So if you guys can't tell, we're definitely experiencing some technical difficulties.
Yeah, the wired connection is a lot less good than we thought.
Yeah. I don't know what to say.
The problem is, since he could do it on Wi-Fi because he's right next to it, our Wi-Fi is going to be, whatever happens, our Wi-Fi is like in the middle floor between like the two. We could try it.
Shut the fuck up, Josh.
Wait, is Josh here?
Yeah, Xell said lull.
Wait, this is just random.
So
I guess we'll wait. We'll wait to see if it messes up again.
Yeah. In the meantime, I mean, we can get started with just kind of recapping last year.
Yeah.
So if you guys don't know what this is, last year we did a GLT drunk power rating show, and it was Scarra, myself, and Josh/Xell. And then we just went through the LCS and Madden style rated all the pro players. You can see in the top left kind of the approach we took. This is an NA scale, not a world scale. So you can be a star in NA and be like a, 96, 97 or something. And then the world be like, 90 or...
There'd be a very handful of people that would be 90 in NA on the world scale, if any.
Oh, I sorted the wrong way.
Excuse me?
That sorted by first to last. On Z to A? Is that really... Oh, okay. So the way that we had it was, these were the ratings for last year. Bjergsen was a 96, Jens was a 95, Someday was a 93, Doublelift was a 92, 91, yada yada yada. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting stuff going on here.
I'm actually surprised how high we rated some of these players. Wow. To be honest, I agree with a lot of these.
Sneaky might be a little high.
Wait, is this because he's not playing this year? Is that it? I can't even tell.
Yeah, well, they didn't have a great end to last split, so maybe... Anything else stand out? Hugi is probably a little high for this split.
Lyra's probably a little high.
Oh, definitely, yeah, Lyra. Smoothie hasn't played yet, so it's hard to say for this split.
Acadian just stopped playing?
Yeah, Gate's playing. I have Gate on the new list.
Okay, well... Oh, Apollo may be creeping up.
Apollo should probably be a little higher than 83. He's having a great split.
Okay, well, this time, I know last time we had Josh to kind of balance the scale between us. But this time Josh isn't available, even though he's in chat. That's fucked up. So instead, we're going to have a third... Are we going to do this?
Yeah.
We're going to have a third column be you guys, the chat.
And we are going to do the most fair and statistically and scientifically correct approach by kind of just asking you guys and agreeing on what it looks like you're spamming the most.
Right. So we'll just eyeball it.
Yeah.
The best and the best technique.
Cells. Merge. All right, I can't see it.
So you guys will definitely be a part of us, or a part of this list.
Chat. Here, I'll just
you're not even gonna capitalize it for them.
Chat. Fuck. The sad part is we're not even drunk yet.
Speak for yourself, dude. I'm finishing off this rum and coke. Kind of.
All right, so you, the chat, volume too low. All right, let's crank this bad boy up a little bit. How's that? Is that too
Testing,
loud?
1, 2, 3.
Is that better?
Are you purposely speaking louder than before?
Ah!
Just to piss them off? What the fuck?
It's how you...
That's really good tech support. You got
put the mic between both of you. Josh, why don't you fucking come here if you want to be the producer like it was your job when we didn't pay you.
Alright.
Are you happy? Does that mean...
Testing, 1, 2, 3. I love elephants on the moon.
What?
We just say some random line to make sure that this stuff works, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, since it's the 4th of July, of course, we're going to be drinking. We got rum and coke and Corona, limes.
Okay, so
there's also some Stellas.
If this was my choice, we would have none of these options, but he brought a Stella,
all right,
Corona,
since I paid, you don't really get
rum
the
and
chance
coke.
to...
Well, I offered to cover.
I know. What would you have bought?
I would have done straight shots.
Dude, it's 1 p.m.
I'm probably streaming after this, and you know what? That's gonna be content. If I can't even function, get out of the room, it's gonna be a better show.
All right, I want to see, like, so we agreed Seraph was way too low, but a lot of these guys that we put really far down here aren't really in the LCS anymore, right?
Right, and so, that's actually true.
Like, Seraph out, Lemon out, Lot out, Balls out.
Stun, Slushy.
Golden Glue's in. He's actually having a good split.
Oh, yeah.
Shady's out, Keith is kind of out, Slushy's out, Matt's in, Stunt's out, Gates back in, Altec's in, Inori's out, Special's out, Big's still in. Meteos, whoa, we put him low last year. Well, he was like...
He was not...
He was playing WoW and like not living in the team
Dude,
house.
this guy was like raiding half the time, being like, I guess we're winning, guys. What's up?
He said he would like take his dog out for walks when they were doing VOD review last year.
Wait, did he really say that?
I don't know if he was trolling me. I also don't know where's my wallet so I can get a bottle opener. I thought those were twist offs.
Oh, I thought these were twist offs too.
You know what's so funny is like I'm a little embarrassed to pull this thing out in public.
Why?
Just look at it.
Wait, what is this?
It's like a bottle opener, like fish thing. Like I don't know. It just does that.
You got a ruler, and you can kind of like do some. What is this?
It's so. Let me show them. It's a camo. It says what is it? Wallet Ninja.
It's got kind of like your Swiss Army knife, but it's just.
My brother bought it for me as a joke.
Oh, as soon as you say your brother bought it for you, I was about to be like, oh, I mean, it's great.
Yeah, no, he trolled me, so, but at least it works well. Yeah, so I'd say all things considered, not the worst.
All things considered, we did great. 100% accuracy.
Yeah, I mean, if you watch, so the VOD is up on the GLT YouTube.
Yes.
If you just search GLT 4th of July or GLT drunk, you'll get it. And like by the end, like we were all like slumped over. Fucked up.
I remember Josh told me after the episode he literally passed out. Like he didn't function after the episode.
I like I forget what I did. I think I got boba with my girlfriend or something, and like she was driving, and I was just like,
I don't remember that day. So I planned on streaming after this. That's the current plan. Plans can change.
Yeah, so we'll see. Anyway, so the same rating system basically. EU, I put EU players because Rift Rivals is coming up. EU players are below 70, so they're people not worth paying to come over. You know?
Oh, exactly. Okay.
So with that said, do you want to just get underway? Or?
I'm down to jump into it. I mean, we talked about the chat working with us. We probably should blow up chat here if possible. But...
Yeah, for us. Is there a way to pop this out?
Yeah, it's right down here.
This thing.
Yeah, pop out.
Yeah,
Professional
so
streamer.
we need this for ourselves so we can react to chat better.
And you can just drag it all the way.
Yeah. I think I want to do this. Whatever.
Okay. Change 100 Thieves colors to brown. We're not going to change the colors for you guys.
No, we're not doing anything for you guys.
Okay, the drinking rules are... We'll drink... Oh, you drink at the end of every team.
So we have the drinking rules up here. I'll scroll over. Make sure...
If we're a lot different on the ratings, we drink. And...
Alright, chat, you don't count for this. You can't make us drink by intentionally inting someone's... Points.
Yeah. Like, we can't get the hoo-hee. You guys say 60. We're just like, well... I mean,
yeah, so ratings we said are roughly based on 50% this season. So specifically how good they're doing as of week 3 of Summer Split.
Okay. Oh, I should probably talk about how much I've watched. Since we haven't done Greatest League Talkshow in a while, I would say I've watched about 70 to 80% of the games this season, which is a lot. And I've watched about 30% to 40% of the games last season. So, I mean, I expect my rating to be a little less good than it was last year, but still better than Chad's.
Yeah, absolutely. And plus you actually know the game where they don't probably.
I guaranteed. They watch me to learn. Like, I trust me. I get it. Okay, so we drink after every team, and we drink if there's a large difference. That's it.
And we also just usually sip our drinks because we want to drink.
Yes. Usually I have water next to me when I'm doing these shows, and since I don't have water, I just have to drink any liquid nearby that's cold.
Yeah. That's the real reason I get drunk so fast, personally, is because, like, I just drink everything at the same rate. Water, beer, soda, vodka.
I'll say I'm down to do shots, man.
I don't want to do shots. All right. So with that said, I think we're officially ready to begin the stream.
Yes.
So let's start things off with Biofrost.
Okay. Do you want to talk about? Oh wait, no. We should get started with the drinks
actually,
first.
let's finish. Let's finish our rum and
You
coke.
want to finish these?
Yeah,
okay.
Let's finish these, buddy.
Happy July 4th.
Yeah.
Okay. It's Independence Day. And no other team is
All right,
more
chat.
free than CLG.
Chat, you don't need to stamp.
Okay, I can't do this. All right.
Chat, don't spam anything yet. We'll ask you when we want.
Yeah.
Your opinion. So until then, we'll talk a little bit. Last time the show was like 3.5 hours because we had to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and this time we're planning around 2 to 3. Like we're hoping it won't go.
Yeah, if I'm out of here by 3:30, I'll be pretty happy.
Yes.
All right, so Bio. This split's pretty. It's like not too far into this split, so it's hard to say. I feel like it started later than last year. I feel like we had more than 3 weeks last year.
Oh God, I think so.
Because Biofrost looked really good at the second half of last split.
When they talked about how they were switching shot callers and he was becoming like an actual leader for the team. I've talked to Tony about Biofrost. He tells me he's one of his favorite people to work with because he's like a sponge. Like he tells him, he almost never forgets, which is like different than a lot of other people he's worked with. And so people say very, very good things about Bio, but we're only rating him on his on-riff performance.
Well, we do include things like...
intangibles.
We do include some intangibles, I think. So we see on the thing says macro communication, teamwork, attitude.
Okay. Well, I know behind the scenes, his work ethic's great and his attitude is great. So I already kind of know where I'm going to put this guy.
So my just gut reaction is like, he's really good, great team player, all this stuff, but just like a step below the like superstar supports in the NA LCS.
I agree, and I would also say the superstar supports in the NA LCS are few and far between.
There's probably one.
Yes, and so that's...
there was more last split, or last year.
Yeah, before Smoothie kind of,
Smoothie died.
Yeah.
Ole joined Double Lift.
Yeah.
And now it's basically Afro kind of remains. Hakuho might be joining that list.
That's a good one. Okay.
We'll get to that later. But either way, like while Biofrost...
Do you want to rate people based on like in position role? Because I forgot. Are we gonna do, for instance, like I'm probably gonna have Afro move pretty high. Do I rate Bio in relation to Afro, or do I just rate him based on how good of a player he is?
Do you think like it needs to be that?
Fuck it. Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm ready.
Exactly. So. On the count of 3,
okay,
we'll say our rating at the same time.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. 89.
89.
Wait, 84 is like a good starter. Star player is a 90 and above. I said he was just outside star player for me.
Oh well, I think he's for me it's like he's an above average player. I put the 80 at average. So, like, I can be... But even with that being said, I can maybe be argued to go up 2 points.
I think maybe I can come down a little bit.
But I can be argued to go up, like, 86. However, I don't think he's really shown himself to be at the point where, like, I even consider him consistently enough to be below star player. Really, like, especially because he's on a team that's probably one of the most inconsistent in the league.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to be able to judge this team when literally CLG strengths, every level 1 is good for them. Literally, they have the best level 1 in the game.
Every early game is good.
Yeah, and then they randomly get fucking aced, they overdive, they do some random bullshit, and I'm like...
Who he dies trying to kill a Rift Herald.
I'm just like, who called this? Was it Bio? Because if it was Bio, I'm taking off points.
Okay.
So I would say I'll go as high as 86. I think 84 was too low. What did we get from chat?
So I'll go 87. I'll pull him down a little bit with you. And then chat...
I saw a lot.
Alright, so chat, right now just spam away what you think Bio is.
I see a lot of 85s. And you know what?
88, 80,
86,
80s, 89,
83,
85. This is tough.
I think it's about 85.
Yeah, I see chat with a lot of
84, 85.
83, 86.
And I you know what? I like that. Chat, I like you guys.
Oh shit, this needs to be...
So for people who don't know, if we're too far away from each other, we get one time to be able to kind of change our rating. And then if we can't change the rating, what the?
I clicked some instead of average. Biofrost is not a 2.
A 258. Jesus, dude.
Yeah, there we go. It's an 86.
Okay. So we get one time to change our minds. If we can't change our minds in time, we drink.
Yeah. I think that was one where he's just outside superstar.
Oh, people want to rate first so that they're not influenced by us. But I don't want us to be influenced by them.
Well, I just don't care what chat thinks.
That's true. So do you want us to read their thing and then go?
I don't know how to do this. Because initially we were going to set up like a Google poll thing for chat to like type in and stuff.
Yeah.
And then we could see what was the most
popular answer. But we're lazy,
answer.
so that didn't work.
Well, that's also a lot of work where like it would 100% break down as we got drunk.
Yes.
So it sounds like a lot of people in chat want to go first. I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
It might influence my opinion a little bit, but not that much.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
So Darshan.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about this guy. Probably, he's been one of the NA top players for a long time. The times where he plays really well, no one says shit about him. And the times where he plays pretty poorly, I hear too much about him.
Yes.
So, I would say this guy has consistently been somewhat of he's definitely starter material, good player. I think that he's very similar in Biofrost, in the sense that I think he struggles to be able to find a way to kind of take his lead or take his pressure and consistently influence the game.
Yeah, when they were last split losing a lot, they would like camp topside super hard. He would get like 4-0 or something, and then they would just mess up playing around it, and it would either be him over grouping a lot of people said and stuff like that, or it would be him like getting caught in side lane. So I think the way I think about it is like, is he better than the superstar import top laners?
No.
No, definitely.
No, I think there was an argument where Someday wasn't looking too hot.
For a little while.
Yeah, exactly. But now Someday is like just wrecking it right now.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't think there was ever an argument for Flame. I think Flame's not even. Is Flame playing? He's still top
he's on FlyQuest.
Holy shit! Their games are very much like. Okay.
He actually had like
he's great.
Yeah, he had unbelievable stats on a horrible team. He had unbelievable stats and like eyeball wise still looked really good.
Who was the third import top
laner?
Pooney,
boy.
Oh yeah, that guy's probably the best top laner in the league.
Yeah, he'll get the highest rating.
So
like he's not in that tier for sure.
Sure. And so I would say all three of those are pretty much star players. So for me, he's somewhat,
he's definitely not above 90.
Oh, there's also Impact. How did we forget Impact? Team Liquid Superstar.
He's actually doing a lot better this split than I think a lot of people were expecting.
Yes,
because there's
100%.
Like, you can only play Ornn, Idiot, and then he's like...
They announced, what should we call it? Worlds is in Korea. All of a sudden, all the Korean top players are like tryharding. I'm like, wait, come on, guys.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so chat right now. Why don't you go ahead and spam what you think the rating should be?
I'm really interested because you guys are going to get influenced by us talking, but we have not yet given our ratings.
Wow, some of these are kind of low.
Oh yeah, dude. These guys are going like low,
low
80s. I think around
83 or something.
Yeah, 82, 83.
I'm seeing a lot of 82s and 83s.
Probably around 82 because I'm seeing 70s. Wow, dude, you guys are hard. Dude, giving a player a 70 is like,
if they are 70, they're basically not supposed to be in the league.
Yes. Did we even have a 60 something last time?
I don't think so.
Yeah, like giving someone a 70-something rating means that you think they shouldn't be starting. And I think there's no world after the imports where Darshan doesn't get a starting position.
If I do this, what happens? Oh, sick. That does work.
Oh, thank God. I thought you were about to mess up. I'm not going to lie.
I got the Control Z power, dude. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay.
Seraph was a 69. Oh, yeah, we flamed him.
Yeah, we definitely went too hard on him, though.
Yeah.
That was definitely drunk.
Yeah, that was definitely us being inebriated. Okay, so I'm seeing 83, 82. I'm down to go with either of them.
Yeah, I put 82 in there.
Okay, you know. And you guys, if you guys don't like this, blame each other because this is not
it was not our fault for misunderstanding you guys. It's that other guy's fault for spamming 82.
Exactly. So, okay. On 3?
Yeah, sure.
Let me think. Give me 1 sec.
I think I know what I want.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, 84.
Oh, okay.
Don't need to say much. Chat.
Whoa, that's a wrong one. That's a wrong one.
It's so hard to see the blue on blue.
Yeah. I took some points off because I think that some of the behind the scenes stuff with Darshan is I think he, even after all these years, struggles to find a way to work well with his teammates. I think that's
not on like a personal level, but
right, but at a gameplay level. And
yeah.
I think that's like a really big detractor for me because I think that for years, and I personally work with Darshan. Darshan is the type of guy who always says he wants to be the best in the world, and he means that 100%, literally 100%.
Super try hard dude.
Exactly. But when he focuses on improvement, I think he's a person who's very introspective. He thinks the best way I can improve is just to be the best version of myself. But I think a lot of his faults as a player comes from his inability to work well with his teammates. And I think that for me has a little bit of a lower rating because I think he hasn't recognized that. And I see this and to be honest, I see a lot of the CLG is hard to rate because they're so inconsistent.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like Darshan next week goes 10-0. Fuck you, Scarra. You're an idiot.
Exactly. Right? Or like a good example of this is the person that's about to come up.
Oh god, dude. He's not even like on a week-to-week level. It's like for 3 weeks you'll think he's the worst player.
Oh,
and then it's like
god.
He might be one of the best NA.
Okay.
Anyway, so Darshan, largely agree. Like obviously a very competent player.
Yes.
No one is threatening to take his job, but he doesn't quite push into like the hard carry quite enough.
He is solidly in the middle tier, and his recent interview, he actually just says that, right?
Yeah.
That he is not in the top 3. He's probably in the 4th through 6th slot. And I think that that's completely reasonable, and that's a reasonable score for that.
All right, so Stixay.
Oh, God. What do I say about this guy? Okay. End of last split, he was hard carrying COG.
Him and Biofrost were like, it was so crazy. It was like the first half of the split, everything went to Darshan, and they would get him ahead with these great early games. And then it would all fall apart horribly.
And not only that, Stixay was like hard feeding.
Yeah, he looked horrible. It wasn't like, oh, I'm not getting resources.
He was like getting solo killed in a lot of situations, like duo killed. It was disgusting.
Yeah, and then the second half of the split, they flip the resources down to the bot lane, and everything starts working out better for him. It's fucking crazy how much better they looked. And they go on like an 8-game tear. He's like hard carrying all the games. Him and Bio are popping off. And now CLG feels a little bit more balanced, like they're not guaranteed going top or bottom.
I think Stixay has kind of been like a very, very consistent player now. Like on this split, I never really see like, oh, it's Stixay going like 0-20. You know, he's actually just always relevant, and just if the game goes too random in the sense that like, you know, stuff happens and they get like 0-4 on a team fight, then he's not going to be the superstar that brings it back. Because I think in this meta, you can't even get the AD to scale to that point unless you're Kaisa.
I see some people asking in chat to look at last year's, so pardon me. Anyone?
Well, I mean, we could...
I can share this with you guys, and maybe I'll tweet it out. But there you go. Like, you guys can actually
this year's, right?
It's both, because there's the other page, so people can bounce around and look at whatever they want.
So last year's is, I would say we should maybe go back at the end of the teams.
Yeah. I don't want to look. I don't want it to influence me right now. But I think it's just for chat if they want to look around.
So Stixay is like a very interesting player for me to evaluate and the fact that he's so inconsistent. We're talking about these players. Every single player on this team is inconsistent. Yeah. I would say like maybe Bio brings overall the best consistency.
Absolutely.
But everyone here has problems with consistency, and I don't know exactly why.
I think every single player, aside from Biofrost, can fluctuate by 5 points from where they're at right now. You know, like...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, if you take their average, and you say they're... Like, Darshan's average is 84, but, like, for 2 weeks, he'll play at, like, an 89 level. And then he'll go down to, like, an 80.
Yeah.
Like, that feels like a lot of the CLG players is, like, Stixay, when he's on, dude, he is fucking no joke.
He is legit.
Yeah, and then sometimes he's, like you said, just feeding in lane.
Uh-huh. And I think Bio is the most consistent, like, rock for this team.
Yeah, for sure. So, chat, why don't you go ahead and let us know. Start spamming what you think Bio should be.
79?
100?
100!
Wow, dude, people are so harsh on Stixay, dude.
Whoa, we can't talk about this, remember? We don't want to influence. We're just silent observers.
83, 77, 79, 72, 80, 79, 88, 90, 81, 92.
Okay. I'm seeing low 80s.
I'm seeing lower than Darshan low 80s though. I think a little bit.
Oh my god. I would say probably about 80. I would say about 82.
You think it's the same?
Yes, because I'm seeing some 85s.
I'm seeing a lot more like 70s though.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
I think they're more split on him is the thing.
Yeah, so maybe like I think an 82 is about normal. 80. I would even go as low as an 81.
Yeah, I think 81 sounds good.
So. Okay. All right.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
85.
84.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's reasonable. I think the reason I didn't do an 84. Oh, I have an 85. Oh, it's the other way around. Mark, we're not.
What?
I had an 85.
Oh shit! I didn't even realize.
Mark, you're fucking drunk already. We're 3 people in, dude.
Why are you before me? I am the star of this show.
Okay. For my opinion, I think he's a more consistent player than Darshan.
This split, absolutely.
This split.
And that's the thing that you guys need to realize is we factor this split pretty heavily into it.
So this split is heavily into it. Previous splits, you have
It's about 50%. So what we say is it's 50% this split and 50% previous split. So if you look at all of last split, I think Stixay and Darshan were pretty equally up in the air. But I think
I would say if we were on last split alone, holy shit, Stixay would have a lower rating for sure.
Yeah.
Like 2 points lower.
Well, it depends when in that split too. Because if you ask me like week 9, I'm like, Jesus Christ, Stixay's going crazy.
Okay. So we're pretty close on this. The funny thing is they both average out to be the same exact rating.
Yeah, because Chad went lower, you went a little higher, and I stayed the same.
Okay.
But this is CLG, right? Like,
yes,
if you asked what CLG was, it's like a bunch of mid-80s with great
teamwork,
planning and teamwork and these kind of things. Yeah.
I think if there's one thing to credit, I don't know, I'm pretty sure the coaching staff, it's like they're always really prepared early game-wise. So, like, when you see CLG games, they'll have the most creative early games where they always get leads in a way that you're just like, how did this team get ahead again? You know? And then they'll throw it. But, I mean, you're not a CLG fan because you're going to win, right?
You're a CLG fan because you like getting hurt.
Yeah! And maybe sometimes the pain turns into, some satisfaction. A win out of nowhere.
All right, time for probably the 2 most inconsistent members.
Oh, God. I don't want to say, but
I think Huhi plays the map really, really well.
I think Huhi is one of the only players in the NA LCS that has an intangible with him. In the sense that, so a lot of mid laners are very, copy and paste. Except for the fact that, one's better than the other. It's like...
Right. It's a similar skill set.
You can just, cut out,
Bjergsen, Jensen, Febevin,
yeah.
They have slightly different strengths and weaknesses, but...
Yeah, and maybe, one time, TSM puts one of them on Lulu, so it kind of looks messed up. But for the most part, they're identical. But players like Huhi and players like PoE are very, very unique. They bring, a stylistic difference that no other mid laner has because they're so... they're very different in the sense that, you don't know... They just do things that other people won't.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. And I think Huhi is very much that player in, he has great map plays, but he's also that player in the way that, he'll just take horrible, horrible fights that no other, good mid laner would take. Did you watch his Yasuo game this weekend? Where, someone was dropping Rift Herald right in front of him, and they were, 2
yes!
people.
Cassius comes in, kills him for free, and suddenly I'm saying, Santorin's 5-1. What happened?
Yeah, and then, he's top lane split pushing against the Zoe, trying to set up for his play for his team, and just takes 900 damage.
To be honest, that Zoe had no abilities.
That was crazy, right? It was all spell passive.
Yeah, the W and the passive proc, just killed him. I'm like, man, that's Zoe for you.
Yeah, it's just she needs to be a skill shot intensive champion, and she's just
Yeah, so...
Anyways.
She's fucking broken. Let's go back to Huhi. I think Huhi is very interesting as a player. Because without... The thing I think about is if Huhi was a different mid laner, let's say Huhi was a Jensen type of mid laner, would CLG find more consistency in that or less? Would CLG actually win more with a better, cookie cutter mid laner?
Well, it's interesting because, I think it was Tony talked about it where he was just he is the most selfless player on the team.
Yes.
He will, pick whatever the team thinks is best. But that, while that's great, sometimes I'm just I wish you would just not int as much as you do.
That's
especially
true.
This split. He's been a little rough.
That's true.
So, chat first?
Yeah, chat first.
All right, let's see what you guys got, chat.
Okay.
Wow.
A 90. A 95.
Here comes the low ratings.
Wow, this guy's hitting like an 80 average right here.
Yeah, dude, he's getting bopped.
Holy shit, you guys really don't like him. Okay. I'm thinking 80, maybe even 79.
I think 80.
Okay.
Oh god, dude, maybe 79 is
Dude,
right.
I'm telling you, people are going low.
Yeah, dude. All right, I think you're right. I think they want to give him a 79.
Wow, okay.
I wonder what his stats are. I haven't actually looked at his stats.
Okay.
You ready? Or do you need a second to think?
Let me think.
I had this number for a while. And maybe it's a little bit too much recency bias.
Okay. I think overall, he is the most valuable player for CLG.
Wow, we are going to be so different on this.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
85.
81. Wait, I thought you were gonna put him high. How can you put him lower than Biofrost?
I think because he's shaky, especially recently, I give him a little bit lower. But I would say Bio and him are tied for me the best players on the team.
I think I would take 6A over Huhi
so
for sure.
I think for me it's because I get to see a lot more behind the scenes, so I know more of the intangibles that he brings to the team.
Yeah.
In terms of Huhi, I think he is one of the best team players that exists on any team.
For sure. I have no qualms with him as
I think that it's without him, I struggle to think if the team could even function behind the scenes wise. I'm really interested to see what would happen if he does get replaced by someone who's mechanically more consistent as well as play wise more consistent. At the moment, I think that people are undervaluing him heavily.
I think his synergy with Rainover is really good too, which is I think where you hold the most weight with this argument. Whereas like him and Rainover will just like run around the map killing everyone the first 5 minutes of the game, 10 minutes of the game, and then I think he like completely falls apart.
Okay.
I also think with Rainover, but like,
are we drinking for this? We are pretty.
Look at my beer compared to yours.
Oh my god, we're far away, dude. All right, I'll drink.
I think 10 points with just two of us is probably a little much. So maybe more like 5.
Hey, 5.
Yeah, we'll do 5 from now on.
All right, well, this is pretty much 5 away. I got you guys. I'm doing it.
I'm just tweeting out that Chad is the overall, the third vote in the overall rating.
Chad?
Chat?
Oh yeah.
Sorry, give me 1 second.
Whoa! Come on.
What are they saying? That you're crazy?
No, I mean yes, but actually, okay. The best way to describe Huhi is actually Huhi has a very similar faults to Rainover, in the sense that
absolutely. I think especially this split, they're mirroring each other more.
They're so funny. I think they have the identical faults where, if they start dying, like let's say one of them just randomly dies, I think their recovery to get back in the game is never like I can farm and then still impact the game. It's always like, let's double down, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, we just lost 100 roulette, let's throw down double and see if we can make it back.
Yeah.
And I think that, like, having 2 players like that on the team is terrible because you'll literally lose your double down every time. And so, Huhi and Rainover, like, kind of enable each other to be terrible, I think. So, if they clean win the game, CLG will probably be one of the most dominant teams ever in a victory, like a clean win.
Yeah.
And if they like start losing a little bit, you know, these guys start just inting sometimes.
So what I'd say is like, Huhi is a less radical version of Rainover, in that regard.
Oh yeah.
Because like I feel like when I watch Huhi, I'm like, oh, I see what he was going for. It was just like
he couldn't execute it, or it didn't work out. It was
slightly off. And then like I'll watch Rainover and I'll be like, what a god tier gank. And then I'll watch like 10 minutes in the game and I'm like, you fucking ulted backwards with no pressure on you. Like I watched him play Graves. They're in a skirmish, and he's just like, I'm like, I can't believe that. And like his Talia had like some ganks where I was like, what a great W that comboed with like Huki's Yasuo perfectly.
Uh-huh.
And then like there's sometimes where I'm just like, what were you doing?
Yeah, I think that I used to think Rainover with Huni were really mechanically skilled together as a duo. I think over the years, I think Rainover's been like a lot less mechanically impressive than I initially thought. Like, I think that's probably one of his biggest weaknesses. Where I think Hui's actually, like, can play Yasuo to a decent level.
Yeah.
Like, I think mechanically he's actually fine.
Right, I think the difference is, like, Hui has lapses in judgment, and then his mechanics are not good enough to carry him out of them. Whereas Reignover doesn't have, like, a bad idea. It's just like oh my god, that was the ugliest execution I've ever seen.
Yeah, and so, with that in mind, what does chat think about Reignover?
Yeah, chat, I want to hear...
Because I think this split and last split...
So what I'd say is I went really hard on him at the start of last split, and much like the rest of CLG, he kind of got it together when they figured out how they wanted to play. And then this split has been much more in the middle for him, but...
Okay. I'm seeing very similar ratings to Hui, and I think that I can't disagree with that.
Yeah, I think it's maybe a little lower, it looks like.
Lower?
I mean, Hui had some high 80s. Do you see any high 80s in here?
That's true.
There's no high 80s. There's like 187 I just saw. Or 96.
I'm thinking
joke.
I think it's around like a 79 or an 80, 78.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit lower. Yeah.
Okay. 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 I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, 81. Yeah.
All right. So you have an identical rating with Hui.
I think, like I said, I think they're like
mirrors,
but like in a different way. Where like both of them are wildly inconsistent. Hui, I think, just like has ideas that are just like, no, don't do that. That's just a bad idea. Whereas Reignover, I almost never am like, that's a bad idea. I'm just like, dude, you fucked that up so bad. Like, how are you? Like borderline. Like, how do you play the game this much and then just do that?
Oh my god. Okay. So COG average went out to about an 83.
Yeah.
That's actually not bad.
It's going to be so weird for C9. They have 8 players. And we're going to average it into one thing.
Well, that's just their fault for running 8 players. Let's not try to make excuses for management.
I'm just saying it's just weird to like average 8 players into a 5-player team.
No, shut up.
Okay.
This is Reaper's fault.
All right. So we finished the
team.
team.
Yeah. We're finishing this?
No. We finished the team is all I'm saying.
Oh, we're finishing this, right?
Dude, we're on team 1.
All right, you're right. Let's not go too crazy.
Yeah, let's not.
What?
We'll slow down after this one. This is like 2 to 3 drinks, you know? It's definitely 2, maybe 3. Never go to parties with Mark. What do you mean, Yoona?
All right. So we're done.
I'll go grab us some more. You entertain chat for a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, how do you think we did with CLG?
Yeah, how do you guys like CLG? I personally think...
Do you want a Stella or Corona?
Let's mix it up, dude. Give me a Stella.
Alright, we'll go Stellas.
Alright, so I think a lot of this rating was different because of my rating for Hui, right? Generally, you guys overall think the players are worse on average than we do. I think that you guys are harsh, dude. Holy shit. And I just have a very high opinion of Hui, which is my personal bias. So, especially because a lot of the stuff I know behind the scenes.
I feel like just with how fans are, I think they will trend lower on players that they don't have a strong connection to. I think these are twist-offs.
Are you positive?
No, I'm wrong. I swear to God, I feel like in college everything was a twist-off. I don't know what happened to me. You gotta tear the paper off first, dude.
No, I don't. I refuse.
You just make it difficult. But I was gonna say, I think generally speaking, fans will trend lower with players they don't have a good connection to and like aren't popular streamers.
So you're saying Medias is gonna be like a 98?
I'm not saying that.
We get the Medias 98.
I'm just saying I think they will go over us in players who
112.
Yes, Medios will break the scale. I'm just saying that. I think no one on CLG has like a big personal brand.
That is true, actually.
So they don't have like any fanboys in chat right now. Like, he's a fucking 90.
Okay.
But we'll see.
So C9 is a really interesting team to counterbalance CLG because they have a lot of really popular players. I would say.
Well, and the problem is like half these guys we haven't even seen. Like I put Sneaky on there.
I haven't even seen this guy.
We haven't even fucking seen him in the LCS.
I don't even rate this guy, dude.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, what do you do? With
I saw like one academy game where he popped off, and one academy game where like he didn't. I'm just like, do I say anything about that?
The first 4 weeks. The first 4 games, the first 2 weeks, he was kind of meh, and then they went full funnel mode, and he god moded it.
Yeah.
That's like Sneaky was always kind of like the guy who is okay in lane, sometimes wins, sometimes loses.
Sneaky in lane.
I'm not saying he's bad. He's just like
yeah.
That wasn't his strength, right?
Yeah.
His strength was team fighting, and like you give him the funnel comp, which is literally avoid laning, get to 2 items, become a god, and it's like, well, of course he's shitting on that strategy.
Okay.
So I don't know. We'll get to Sneaky later. First up is Jensen.
I have seen 1-2 couple games with this guy. I have a very high opinion of Jensen. Generally think that he's like as high as you can go on the mechanics level almost. I would say similar to Bjergsen, this guy is going to be a monster always. I think that relatively the top 2 throne from last year is being kind of chipped at away by players like Febivin, who have kind of come in and been like, by the way, guys, I'm really good at this game because I'm also from Europe. So,
oh man.
So like, anyways,
even PoE is like
the PoE is actually good.
I think he's like a completely different skill set than like the more efficiency focused Jensen Febivin style.
Yes,
but it works really well in the right setting.
It's so strange to think of him because okay, let's not talk about it.
Yeah. Anyway,
okay, Jensen.
But like I see what you're saying. Where like Jensen would have had his throne, and him and Bjergsen's throne would have been chipped at no matter what, given the last split.
Yeah.
And then this split, he was benched for 2 weeks.
And when I see him again, it's like, well, the C9 just looks bad. Like,
it feels like no matter what lead they get, they will lose the game. Which is like, how do you hold that on any individual?
You saw the stat, right? Jad tweeted.
Yeah, so there's 6 games where people with like 5K gold leads lost.
Yeah.
And 4 of them are C9.
So it's like.
They've had 5 losses.
C9 just sucks at closing games, like to a degree where it's pretty remarkable. And I talked to some people about C9, and honestly, C9 should be getting a lot more flack than they are. Because, they're getting a lot of flack this year because their star players are benched. But even for the years before, when you think about C9, I would say, like, they've gotten to, like, in-game scenarios. They had, like, a decent Worlds run, a pretty good Worlds run, but generally, with the skill set on their team, they have almost always underperformed.
Domestically, for sure.
Yes. When you think about it, it's like, I see C9 as a team that, from the very get-go, they do really well. And then their improvement stagnates as the season progresses. And no one really calls them out on it because, they're good enough players to kind of, like, limp into playoffs and do pretty well. Or kind of do well at Worlds because I think that their players are generally immune to pressure, a lot of them. Like, Sneaky probably doesn't give a shit if he's on the world stage or if he's like home streaming in his basement,
Yeah.
So I think that's been what's helped them a lot in their world's runs. But I generally think that their popularity has kind of shielded C9 from more criticism because
right, and the criticism that they're getting now is not even really in-game criticism.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck you, Jack, for benching these guys, or like they have bad attitudes, and no one is saying like, well, maybe they're just overrated players. Like, no one's saying that.
It's so funny because I feel like the criticism is like all over like the wrong place. It's like, I can't believe that they've kind of been able to coast for a couple splits because their players are so popular. And I mean, I can't believe it, And I think that their move from their star players away from the main team has lost them more publicity than anything else.
Yeah. I agree. I think we've talked a lot about C9 generically. Jensen specifically, it's hard to rate him just with only 2 games under the belt.
This is such a stupid team to rate. You're right. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's 8 players. You've seen some of them. I don't know, dude. Anyways, let's just hear chats.
What do you guys think about Jensen?
So Jensen specifically,
I'm seeing people are giving him pretty good numbers. I think between like the 88s like, to 90.
Yeah, high 80s to like mid to low 90s.
Yeah, and I think that okay. Where do you want to put him? I think he's around like 89, 90.
I think 90 is. I see a lot of like 90s and 80. Yeah, I think 90 makes sense. We'll say chat was giving him a 90.
Okay.
Do you think you're ready to give him a?
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, 89. Fuck, dude, we're too similar.
I can't. Oh, I think a lot of it is because we haven't seen C9 win.
Yeah, I think
And I haven't seen this fucking player.
I have a hard time believing that like a team with as many good players as they have historically are struggling so bad right now, and struggled last split too. Like a big thing that people don't remember about C9 last split, they remember like the licorice like golden era where they're like, we're 8-1, we're crushing kids. It's like you motherfuckers went 1-8 or whatever, like 2-7 over the back half of the split, then get knocked out in quarters, and then in the off season, your coach benches 3 out of 5 players. Like
the best thing was like
that sounds like a fucking horrible team.
Licorice was always on carries, and so when you see him on tanks for the first time in the mid split, you were just like, this guy has no idea the front line. I can see why Impact is like overall a better player because he's much more well rounded. This is during Impact's era where like he couldn't play anything but gameplay as a carry. So,
yeah, I don't know. Like it's not just this split for me. For a while, like a lot of these C9 players are probably gonna have lower ratings than last year. It was like last split was not super great either.
Okay, Sneaky is gonna be very awkward. We have not seen him play a single time this split, so it's gonna be 100% on prior ratings. And with that being said, I think I know where to put him.
You think you're ready to go right into
no, but let's okay. Well, do you have anything to say about Sneaky?
The only thing I have to say about Sneaky is this is an awful meta for him, and in the way that like this kind of meta, like some people have awful metas where it's like, well, you need to play more lane dominant things, or like you need to play.
And I think he can do that.
Yeah, or like there's assassins you need to play. I think Sneaky can play lane dominant things, maybe not as well as like a double lift, but he's not bad at it. And then this meta is like literally play a completely different kind of champion.
Right, and I think that players who are there's some AD carries that like to play a lot of different things.
Yeah, like Turtle.
Like Turtle, like is famous for his Lee Sin, you know.
Yeah.
I think if Piglet were to play, he'd be like really happy somewhat about this meta because he wants to be more carry focused, right?
Yeah.
And so I think that it's a very interesting meta for Sneaky to not be around in at all.
I think like it's like, well, is Sneaky a worse player because they dramatically changed the game? I don't really think so.
So this is a really interesting one because I'm seeing more hundreds than anything in like other ratings. So
yeah, so Twitch chat's obviously trolling a little bit. If we cut out the troll ones.
Okay, I will say. Okay, let's talk about. Don't think of it because he hasn't played 50% any of this split.
Because you said 100, there's so many more hundreds now.
Yeah. Don't think of it as because he hasn't played a single game this split that you just knock off points for that. You should rate him based on past splits. That just means 100% of our rating will be based on past splits.
Basically, I mean,
pretty much. And maybe if you saw a couple of his academy games, which I saw like one. Yeah. Let's be real.
Yeah.
And it was like whatever because it's. I saw the game where like the top side fed super hard, and so like.
Yeah.
It was like Sneaky Jensen. So they were just like, "What do I do, guys?"
Yeah. They straight trolled the game. Blabber and
Okay.
Shiro. Does this look lower than Jensen to you?
This looks higher. This looks actually high. Oh.
I don't know. It's like fluctuating more.
It's so weird. It's definitely between the 88 to 91 range.
Yeah, it's somewhere in there. I just don't.
And I'm trying to figure out. I want to say he's low. He's high 80s.
Yeah, it looks a little lower than Jensen.
I would say like 89.
Yeah, I think I'm seeing less 90s than Jensen.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, 89. Okay. Oh wait, fuck.
Too close. This guy, based on like I reamed C9 for like their like I guess shield from criticism, but I would say also during the times where they've been successful, Sneaky has almost always been like backpacking their team. A lot of times he's been backpacking their team.
I think Sneaky's really, really good. I think you can't quite dismiss this meta completely, which I do hold him against him a little bit. And then apparently whatever's going on behind the scenes.
Right.
I don't think Sneaky got worse than last year, and I think we had him above 90. I just think some in-game circumstances changed, and I think maybe behind the scenes
he's
stuff.
the same rating as Jensen.
Oh, it's the exact same. We did the thing where you go up one, I say this. Yeah, fuck. All right.
Fuck. Okay. Smoothie's an interesting one. Let's forget. We gotta speed this up, dude. We're gonna take like 4 hours.
Holy shit, you're right.
Okay, Smoothie. During his first year, he sucked. He got benched. Came out again. His next year and a half, he considered to be the best support in the NA LCS, potentially MVP. Bjergsen quoted him as MVP of the league. Ever since then, I would say he's gotten worse relative. And I think that maybe some of their late game shot calling should be attributed to his fault.
He hasn't played though.
True, but I'm just saying that even in other iterations, I think that some of their weaknesses were still in late game closing out games, and that he didn't do a great job at that, but maybe not completely his fault.
Yeah, I would say thus far in Academy. Did he play this week? Yeah, he did play this week.
Okay.
It was Jensen and him moved back up, and only Sneaky didn't move back up.
I'm trying to think. Okay, well, let's see what Chat, what do you give him?
Chat, what do you give him?
Wow, you're seeing some 90s and some... We're seeing high 80s.
Yeah, this is more high 80s than anything.
So I'm thinking...
Even like the 90s we're seeing are really low 90s.
I'm thinking 88. Wow, dude, people are... C9 has a stacked roster, is what you're saying.
Yeah, 1-5 stacked roster, dude.
Whoa! Whoa! Okay. We're seeing...
I think maybe a little lower than 88.
Oh, maybe 87.
Yeah.
I think 87 is pretty reasonable.
I don't know, dude. It's kind of low.
I think the more we talk about it, the lower it gets.
Yeah, every time
let's get 87. Let's get 87.
All right.
I'm ready.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
86.
Fuck.
Dude, we're actually too close. For me, identical as Bio, pretty much. You think Bio's a little bit better?
I think Bio's a little bit better. I think Smoothie had the benefit of playing on a much better team. And I think he's a more aggressive player than Biofrost is. So when Smoothie's on, I think he's like fucking crazy. And like, you know, like we said, borderline MVP material where like he's on a bunch of teams with great players who follow up on his plays well and he has like good ideas. I think Biofrost is like a little bit more subdued in his playmaking, but like is much more stable as a result.
I think he's definitely more stable. Chat wants us to add a thing where if we say the same number, we drink.
All right, that's fair.
All right, let's go. Extra rule.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious to see where we go from here because they're not.
Okay.
C9 is currently beating CLG, but one is 3-3 and one is 1-5.
Exactly.
One is the 10th place team. C10.
Jesus Christ. So Licorice, great rookie player, possibly the best rookie player. Great on carries. Has no idea what he's doing in the mid late game. I think when I watch
even on carries.
Yeah, when I watch this guy, even on the last game where he started, he solo killed Hooney twice.
5-1, 5-2.
I think that he did a really poor job extending his lead.
Got caught in the side lanes
Twice, and Hooney was able to repressure him, and that showed for me how much of a better player. Like our team, Echo Foxes, and Hooney like understands how to come back.
Yeah,
you know?
I would say like that draft absolutely sucked for C9. I hated that draft, but like at the end of the day, you're 5-2. Aurelia against the like 1-4 Renekton.
You win.
Yeah, you just win.
You split push, and at some point, like you just 1v2.
Yeah,
it's disgusting.
I think that's absolutely true. I think he had a Fiora game that he should have carried more on when he was 5-1.
Yep. And to be honest, like this is I'm not saying that his team should have like their team sucked ass some of these games. Like,
yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but when you're given that kind of lead and you don't know how to extend it yourself, I think that is a big problem.
Yeah, I mean, like, even...
Like, what is your strength as a player if you can't do anything with your lead?
Yeah. If you're 5-1, 2 or 3 games out of a 6-game split, and you don't snowball that to victory, yeah, your team's probably fucking up too, but you're not, like, saving them.
Okay. Chat, what do you think?
Chat, I'm seeing no 90s. Oh, there's 190.
Okay, that guy's trolling. Don't worry about
trolling,
it. Yeah, 100% that guy's trolling. He went back down to 82 after...
Like right after.
Okay. I'm thinking mid-low 80s is what it looks like.
Yeah, for sure.
Around 83, 84?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do 84. Are you ready?
Yeah.
On the count of 3?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 84.
82. Ooh, 82. You think he's 2 points worse than Darshan?
Maybe I'm not giving him enough credit for his like behind the scenes intangibles because everything I hear about him is like a great kid and all that. But like, I'm just not super impressed.
Yeah, where's his value if he can't do the only thing he's good at?
Right, like if you're gonna only be able to play carries, and in 2 of your games you have monstrous leads on carries, and like sure your team is not good at closing out around you, and maybe you deserve more points for getting like those crazy leads, but I don't know. I just even last split I wasn't in love with him when he was like the clear cut rookie of the split, borderline top 2, top 3.
But he couldn't play tanks. That was my problem.
Yeah, like you're in a carry meta, it's great for you. You can't play tanks. And even on carries, like, your team is babysitting the shit out of you pretty much every game. And then, like, you know, as soon as the meta changed, like, C9 tanked because he couldn't play anything.
Exactly. And that's where Team Liquid kind of shot up because they got lucky.
Yeah.
Steve paid off the
dead team.
100%. Holy shit. Okay. Sven is a really interesting player. Okay.
So... my general thoughts on Sven is he plays the game the same way no matter what team he's on. And it's like, on a bad team it looks horrendous, and on a great team it looks fantastic. Which...
oh, you think he like the chain buff invader is what you're
yeah, he's just like, I'm going to invade your ass, and if my team's better and we have priority and like better players, we'll like win the skirmish that I'm about to force no matter what. And then in any other situation it looks bad, almost.
Okay, so I would say... since C9's looking bad, maybe I agree with you on this. Sven's looking really bad. Like, holy shit.
But I think it's fair to criticize for only playing once. It's like, he's not as bad as he looks, but it's still not good that you only, like, look good in this.
Yeah, so I guess the only question is whether or not you think that he should be a starter. And I don't necessarily know if we want to answer this before chat says anything.
Yeah, I don't think I want to say yes or no to that
question. Okay. Let's see what chat's answer is. Maybe we can talk a little bit more after.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a pretty good idea where I want to put him.
Ooh, a lot of 70s in chat. Some kind of 70s.
I saw 61.
I saw like a 67.
Jesus Christ, dude. No one will ever get a 61 on this list.
Yeah, no. 61s are not playing in the LCS.
Like, I would get a 61.
That's like some Marn level players in like 2018.
Like, if I get in, I get a 61. Like, that's how bad it would have to be.
That's Delta Fox numbers.
Wait, what?
What?
Okay. What do you think? I would say low 70s.
Low 70s? I think like mid 70s is where they're kind of putting like...
oh, okay. Actually, yeah, I kind of agree. I think it's like 77, 76.
Yeah, I see a ton of 77s.
Okay.
Let's go 77 for him.
Okay. Okay, I think that's pretty reasonable. Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
79. Okay.
79, 80. I think it's been a bad...
he sucked ass.
It's been bad, this split.
Yeah, he sucked ass.
He sucks ass this split.
We don't have to sugarcoat this stuff, dude. I'm enough drinks in to be like, yeah, dude, he's not playing very well.
Your brain's still working, but your filters are down.
Yeah.
You go too much further and then the brain stops working, but we're not there yet.
We're on team number 2, dude. I don't think I can go too much further. Okay. He's played really bad.
He's played really bad. Like I said, I think he's very much like... he's almost in some way like a litmus test for a team. Where like if a team is not good, he will look bad. And if a team is good, he will look good. So anytime Sven looks good, you know the rest of the team is gelling. But that's not good.
And the thing is, I've always seen C9 as kind of a weird team. From behind the scenes, I question how this team kind of works together. You know? And I don't know. This is not the team that for me looks like a team that should be able to function as like a fun group. It's like a team where it's like, let's say you're a tryhard. You go on this team. I want to be the best team ever. You see Sneaky stream like every fucking night, right?
Yeah.
Or like you're going on this team and you're like let's just kind of do whatever. And you see some really tryhard players. I would say like Licorice is just like trying like super hard every game, and then some of their academy players are trying like nonstop. Like I see these guys play all day.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, we're about to get into some of these academy players.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a real interesting. Golden Glue. Personally, let me put this right now. I like Grayson.
I think he is super funny, and like if he was a better player, his brand be so much better because he's such like a funny, just like a real dude. Like he just feels like a normal guy who happens to be a god of the game.
The first time I hung out with Grayson, like he came into Dignitas, he was a sub for us. We went out to K barbecue, and he was answering a question from Cutie, and like he like drooled on himself while I was answering it, and I thought it was so funny. And I was like, dude, you'll fit in perfectly here, dude. That's all we do. We just drool on ourselves when we're fucking playing the game. I thought it was like, I love Grayson. Like I think he's so fun, and I think he's like, I would say the poster boy for hard work. Yeah. Year in, year out, this guy gets shit on. He's
not going anywhere though.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere. He's consistently here, trying to be the best mid laner that he can be, non-import mid laner, and he finally kind of breaks out this year.
I would say that absolutely this is his breakout year. I think historically you could rate him like a mid 70, like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like he's clearly not an LCS player, but he's clearly top of academy kind of guy.
And this split,
he looks like a legit LCS starter finally.
If I okay, yeah, I would say that's very, very fair.
All right, so with that, let's ask chat what they think of Grayson Golden Glue Gilmer.
Oh yeah, okay.
Ooh, wow, these are some good numbers for him.
Wow, dude, he's turning it around. I like it.
Yeah, this is like all basically mid 80s. So then we're getting a little lower out of nowhere. That's still back to mid 80s.
All right.
You feeling an 84?
I'm feeling like an 83.
83?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, which is a huge improvement from what he would have got.
Oh, he would have got.
Let's see what he got last year. I know we didn't say we wanted to do this, but like
70.
71 last year.
Jesus Christ. I gave him the top score.
Damn, what a dick I am. All right, anyways.
All right. Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
On count three?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
83.
Did you say 83?
Yes.
Fuck.
We're drinking.
God damn it, dude. Stop copying me. And don't drink before me just because I got to type it in.
I'll drink more because of it.
Mm-hmm. I think he's good.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's got some solo kills on people. He plays the game pretty well.
50% prior, right?
Yeah.
So 50% last time. That would mean that in this season, if you were to rate him on his play,
he'd solely this split. Yeah, he'd be like an 80.
He'd be like an 86. 80. Yeah, he'd be actually doing really well. I've seen this guy play, and like the worst thing is, I don't know how much you can rate a player who can't close out a game.
That's what I was about to say. Is like he looks fantastic, and even when they start losing the game, it's so weird. It's just like that was a bad fight, Cena. Why'd you take that? Why'd you take that bad fight? Now you're losing, and then it's hard to put that on any one player. But like of everyone on C9, I think you could say through 6 games he's their best player.
Ooh.
Who's played better than him through 6 games?
Oh God, I don't even say you're right, but you might be. No, the thing is, he's been definitely top 2.
I mean, like so Jensen came in and probably has looked a little better in the last 2 games, but through the 6 games, who've played in all of them,
he's done great.
Licorice, Sven, and him.
Before the meltdown, that is like the C9.
He was better than Keith and Xell. And
okay, that's not saying much.
That's not saying much, but he's also been better than Sven and Licorice.
Sure, but
or I guess Licorice and him is a little close.
I would say Licorice and him is definitely close.
And that's kind of what you see, 83 and 83.3. So like I think those two are the only close ones.
Okay, cool. So, Keith, I will be completely honest with you. I have not seen much Keith or Xell. My initial impressions of them, the one game I ended up seeing them was very bad, and I don't necessarily know if I should. That is my only reaction to it. I know what number I'm going to give them. It's kind of bad.
It's like what you saw is pretty indicative. Like they were not doing well. Keith was very much the Keith that you had previously seen. I don't think there was like the same way we were saying like Golden Glue has looked different this split. Keith did not.
Oh, did Keith 50? Give Keith a 50, dude?
People are a little out of
50
control.
50 is like the Diamond 1 players on my team. Like you guys,
right, there's some troll answers, but there's some pretty reasonable ones from what I see.
Wow, you're giving them literally like a raw 70. Is what it looks like a 71.
Oh, yeah, I'm seeing like 72, 73, 71.
I'm down for a 72. I think 72 is pretty much in the bag. for
What
the
chat's
average.
saying? Yeah.
Okay. Oh god, the biggest problem for me is I don't know too much the difference between Keith and Xell. I have a number for both of them, and they're maybe a little bit homogenous.
I'll probably end up being a little too high for Xell.
Okay.
Everyone's saying too high. Everyone is saying too high. We put him too high.
Let's do 71. I'm down for 71.
Jesus Christ, chat.
Cutie is better than Keith. Jesus. I think 71 is pretty good.
Yeah.
Dude, you guys actually had a lot of, like I saw high 70s, man.
Everyone's just spamming numbers again. Too high still. Did we go down to 70?
I'm down.
All right, I guess they want 70. I mean, we're not trying.
I think 70.
We're not trying to put numbers in your. You know, we just.
Okay. All right.
So I was gonna say for Xell and Keith, while it's hard to decouple the two of them, I'm probably a little bit more in favor of Xell just because
He's newer, right?
He's newer. There's like less history behind his like mediocre performance, and he's looked unbelievable in academy, and then he comes up to a team that's just like seems to be struggling all over.
Okay. Okay.
So, anyways, Keith, you want to go?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, 75.
72. Wow. Okay.
I'm maybe a little high here.
No. To be honest, I originally had 75, and I decided to drop him a little bit because I think that generally he's been around for a really long time, and I think that at that point, like, you need to have some kind of positive showing for yourself.
Yeah.
And so, like, Grayson gets better ups because, you know, he finally, after this time, showed something. And remember, Grayson was a 74 last year.
Yeah.
So maybe if the year after Keith just explodes, he's just like, you know what? I'm a monster, man. And we're able to be like, yo, you're an 85.
Yeah, I think Keith is not done well this year and hadn't done well in previous years, but I have a really hard time telling what's going on with C9.
True.
It was so like I don't know. It's one of those things where like Keith eyeball wise in academy looked fantastic last year and looked pretty good again.
I think he looked pretty good last year. I remember seeing some of those games. I haven't seen it. The problem is, the biggest problem is I haven't seen enough of Keith and Xell this year. And so fully saying that like my ratings are going to be a little bit weird here.
Yeah, and I'm like, you know what? This is my number. If people don't like it, you have your number. You have 70.
Exactly, you know. So
he's still the lowest guy we've rated so far.
Dude, 70
by 6 points. He's still
70 is like a holy shit.
70 is like you almost shouldn't be in academy.
Yeah.
You know, like we're talking about roll sub. And that's why I have a hard time putting him straight at 70 because he's clearly better than most academy players out of the 80 carry position. So I can't put Keith at 70.
Okay. We'll go with Xell.
I want to like this guy. And
Dude, no, I really want to see what the chat votes for this guy. Xell subs unite. I'm really interested. What do you guys think about Xell?
I love the beard.
Yeah, I think he is one of the most promising support talents to come out.
Smoothie.
Yes.
Basically.
That doesn't mean much because I think the support role kind of sucks. Wow, I'm getting some okay vibes from this.
Yeah, I'm getting some high 70s.
Yeah, I'm thinking about 77, 76 is what it looks like.
76 looks about right. Are you 76?
Yeah, I'm down. I'm ready.
You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1,
74.
76.
Ooh. Oh yeah, because you gotta go higher.
He's better than Keith, I think.
Yeah, and I think
we're both higher than
he's
Keith.
had less time to show it, and I'm willing to give him small benefit of the doubt. And I think that 74 is pretty good. Like it's not that bad.
What I would say is he looked great in academy, and then the first time we see him in LCS is what appears to be a completely dysfunctional roster.
Yes.
That gets leads and then falls apart.
Oh, let's combine the C9 scores with Keith and Xell.
Yeah, so let me change this one to be. This should become the average of this. 82. So
That better be the lowest damn team in the league because they are shit right now.
well, I mean, they're definitely. I feel like they're. You know how some people say better than the sum of their parts?
Yes, they're better than some of their parts.
They're worse than the sum of their parts. Their
Right.
parts are better than the
You're
team.
right. You're right.
So like if you graded this on teamwork, you probably get like a 78.
Right, but then COG has always been better than some of their parts. I think we've always rated individual COG players worse. Like
because if you include coaching / synergy on here, these guys go to like an 86.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. This is gonna be the interesting way. Do we have Afro or Medios on this one? Oh, you already moved him down?
Yeah, he's on flight.
I like that, dude. Okay. He's gonna be inflating those numbers on flight. I like that, dude.
All right, so first we gotta drink some new team.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers, buddy. Guys, this is player rating, not synergy rating. We don't care what they actually should be as a team.
Sure. Someday, had a lot of splits where he wasn't performing very well. They announced Korea has the World Finals this year. All of a sudden, he's popping off. I'm telling you, that's literally the only reason. Look at Impact. They're both popping
off. I agree.
The
Korean tops are looking great.
It's literally because Korea's got the World Finals. We gotta try hard, guys. They're in a Skype group together and just tell each other, dude, did you hear? We gotta play better this year. We can't embarrass each other.
His last split was pretty hit or miss, and more misses than hits.
Yes.
But his Dignitas split before that, if we're including all history, is
God mode 1v9, like
absolutely.
I think generally when I think of this guy, it's like he's not even that he's great on carries. I think of him as like his Shen player, you know? I think I'm like, holy shit, like this guy just hard carried this game.
Yeah, so he's definitely a great player. Last year his rating should have been I don't know what we put him last year. We can check later. I think he had a down split last split.
Okay.
But so far, his Aatrox and his Jax and everything has been fucking god.
And I want to be very, very careful about recency bias because especially last week, we're looking at somebody that like we would put like a very high 90 or like mid to high 90.
He got shit on versus Licorice.
Yes.
And then they won that game, but that was because Ryu and Afro and C9, right? So he did get kind of shit on once.
He just went into the C9 lose condition perfectly.
Yeah, fall behind, Licorice gets ahead, and you win.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like he played actually even better than I expected there.
All right, so chat, give us your numbers on this one. So we're definitely above 90.
I want to worry. Please be careful of recency bias because you saw like the 4-man Jax play the Aatrox game. Yeah. We're going from 50% this split, 50% last split.
Yeah. Previous splits.
Ooh, people are going very good. I think he's looking low 90s. I don't even see an 80.
Low mid 90s. So I think you're looking like 90, 93, 94.
I'm liking that. Okay, 93.
You want 93?
Yeah, 93, 92 is perfect.
93.
Okay. Is he this good? Okay.
This split, for sure. He might be challenging Cooney for best, which I didn't think I would have said at all last split.
Okay. I'm willing to give it. I'm willing to give it a number. Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
90.
92.
Okay. 92. I think I put his last splits a little bit more, and in focus, I think that he's had a couple good runs. I'm a little bit worried about what he could look like in the future. This split, he's so far done really, really well. He's a great top player. I think 90 is like, I would give anything in the 90s. I think they're great fucking players.
Yeah, 90 is like legitimate world class player that like they can go toe to toe on the international stage.
Okay, now these next two are really difficult for me. I've seen one Levi game and he looked awful. Like holy shit, he's like he's not worth like.
Through solo queue and his time in Vietnam, you're like 100% Levi is a world class player. There's no doubt about it. But then you watch him play in Academy and you're like
a 0.
Everyone's giving him a 0.
A 0?
Oh, come on, this guy fucking shit on Europe and NA play like teams on his own.
Like Blue Cane, you know?
Yeah, Blue Cane and fucking Nocturne when it wasn't meta. He's not a 0.
He's actually a 0. Jesus Christ. We actually have nothing for him, though.
Yeah, well, no one's giving him a real number. Well, I'm not going to put 0 in for Levi. I like Medios. Levi's a 0.
Wait, come on, guys. He's not a 0, dude. I'm not even a 0. Think about that.
And I think it's fair to...
Mark's not even a 0, dude.
I could go into the LCS and, farm.
Yeah, no.
Maybe.
But I would give Mark at least, like a 40-something.
40, 30.
Yeah. You're telling me Levi is 30 points below Mark. That's fucked up, dude.
And I think it's fair to hold his English skills against him and his ability to coordinate.
If this guy couldn't speak English, he would still be 30.
Oh my god, no. If I couldn't speak English, I would be a 0. Because then I'm not bringing mechanical skill and I'm not talking. But like, Levi is really good mechanically. I'm seeing some more reasonable numbers now that we're out of the zeros. I'm seeing a lot of 70s.
The fact that he hasn't played in the LCS is definitely a big bummer. He's played in some academy games, and overall his academy showings have not been very good. I would say he's also and the worst thing is in the meta where the mid jungle synergy is really important. I think their mid laner Linsanity. I have not seen a lot of games. I've been told this guy is not playing very well.
No,
he's potentially the worst mid laner in the academy.
100 Thieves Academy is just not very good either, and like you can put that on Levi for sure. But also, it's not like he's playing with great players and holding them back, you know?
Yeah.
It's not like C9 where it's like, oh my god, look at all these like 85s and above and they can't win. It's like, I don't think anyone on 100 Thieves is very good.
I know what I would put him if I only looked at his Worlds rating. I kind of know what I would put him if I see only his number. So what are they giving him?
They're like...
Looks like
kind of high 70s.
Yeah, high 70s, maybe 80.
Yeah.
Maybe 80. I don't know. 79 is what it looks like.
You want 79?
Yeah. Okay. It sucks because this one's going to be really weird.
Yeah.
I mean, the worst thing is if Medios is here, you just add 20 points to this number. That's what chat would say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like, it's really awkward because, I think the 100 Thieves rating is going to be a little bit low.
Everyone's saying too high. Lower, too high, lower, too high.
Okay, I'm down for 77.
77? Does that make you guys happy?
Yeah. I mean, he hasn't proved... All right, man. Yeah, you're right. He hasn't proved anything in the greatest region in the world, North America.
Right. He'll do that this week or tomorrow. Anyways, are you ready to give him a number?
Yeah. Okay.
You ready? Yep. 3, 2, 1.
84. Wow, that's pretty. I'm gonna drink. Wait. Let's see if I'm gonna put it down. So I think he's an 84 because I think I value him that highly as a personal player, like a player whose skills I evaluate to be that good.
I mean, if you ask me what I'd rate him after
Worlds on his Vietnam team, just cut off
90 something.
Yeah, he is phenomenal. I've played against him in solo queue. I've seen this guy play. I think generally he's very good. I am very interested to kind of see him play on the real roster. I think I'm giving him an optimistic look. I'm actually willing to drop it to 83.
All right, we'll drop you down a little bit. I'm sticking right at 80.
But I'm gonna drink for this.
So I'm sticking right on 80 because that's the line for a starter, and I think he absolutely has the skill to be a starter. He does not have the communication to be and synergy to be a starter, and because I haven't seen him start yet, I will give him the complete starting point for a starter.
Okay, 80.
That's my only reasoning.
Fair enough. Okay, because when we're about to say this, we're gonna get to Anda. My opinion on this guy is very interesting. And I would say that I would love to see what chat thinks about Anda if they're willing to give Levi a 77.
Yeah, so all I'll say about Anda is I think everyone talks about how much he studies the game. He's pretty mechanically good. His time on FlyQuest does not look good.
You guys can't give him a 50, okay? No one's getting a 50.
Okay? You're basically not going much below 70. Oh my god, dude, chat's so brutal.
Dude, they're literally giving him a 69 is what it looks like.
Most people are giving him right under 70.
I think he could probably average it to be a 70 or 71.
Yeah. He's not that bad.
My question is, you guys are saying this, you're saying that he is worse than...
He's like Keith.
Yeah, he's literally Keith of the jungle. Is that fair?
Everyone's saying lower too high, too high.
I'm down to give him a 70. Or maybe even... I think 69 was I saw enough higher numbers. You want to go 69? Okay, I'm down.
I'll just put it and see what they say, because they're all saying too high. Chat doesn't even know who Anda is.
Keith is way better.
All right, chat seems pretty split on Onda. Like, no one's happy.
Okay, well, people are saying good. All right.
All right. I mean, I think Onda is.
When I watch FlyQuest games,
I think he came out of the oven too early.
Okay, when I watch FlyQuest games, I usually turn off the stream. So, with that being said,
Santorin's their jungler now.
Yes, which should say something about Onda. And to be honest, Santorin just had his first pop-off game. Came off the back of Huhi hard inting him early. But, someone has to lose for someone to win.
You get 5-2 on Kha'Zix, and suddenly it looks like a good...
Okay, so let me think. Fuck, do I think he's that bad?
I don't think he's that bad. I know I'm going...
Okay, I know.
Not like significantly high.
I know where I'm going. I know where I'm going with him. Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. 73.
Oh my. Okay.
Guess we're drinking.
We're drinking.
I think he is worse than Keith, actually.
I think they're pretty close.
I think Keith has a better academy record.
Yeah.
So at least I can be like, listen, Keith might choke on the pro stage and maybe get exploited by better players, but like, he's still shitting on 80 carries trying to break into the league.
I guess that is true. Maybe I undervalued Keith in my initial rating because generally, like, a lot of the points I'm giving to Xell and Ander are the fact that they're newer players.
Well, I think that's fair too. Like, Keith is demonstrably not an LCS player, right? At this point.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this next one. Okay,
oh, baby.
Not only
LCS 2018 Spring Split MVP.
So here's what I'll say. Before the 20 that happened, his games on CLG were pretty poor, actually. I think,
like, even on a mechanical level.
Yeah, I think people really don't remember the times where Afromu hard struggled to be able to perform or impact the game, and he was actually one of CLG's worst players when he was on CLG. Now,
even Smithy, so Smithy went through a similar thing for like a period of time. Smithy was amongst the worst junglers in the league, and now he's like undoubtedly one of the best. But
yes,
there was a period where Afro was struggling.
I think a lot of that was due to like he didn't try as hard. I think him moving over to 100 Thieves, like he really
He had the most, after he left CLG, I think he had the most solo queue games of any NA pro for a period of time.
Really?
Yeah.
I always see him late on night with Otto, Zach, or whatever, yeah. He's got like 4 different names.
I don't know what people really call him.
And so I think I would 100% say I would put this as a player that when I think of star player, I think, can I build a team around this guy?
And he showed
that you can. Yes.
Yeah, he showed
100%.
Yes.
Like the split that he left CLG, they were worse.
They were horrible until they finally figured out their new identity. Whereas 100 Thieves
were very
they were
good.
they were like 500, and then they figured out their identity, and then they were fucking second best team in the league.
I've seen hundreds for Alpha.
All right, hundreds are out of control.
No
one is 100. 100 is like Faker in NA. 100 is like Bjergsen in season 4.
Yeah. Where literally...
One, you can't get 100. 99 is the highest you can get.
Yeah, and that would have been Bjergsen.
That would have been Bjergsen season 4.
I actually think he hard carried like 4 corpses across the finish line some of the games I saw him.
Yeah.
That was disgusting.
And Cody is good. Ryu, Meteos, and Someday are all good. Like, Afro is not 99. Shut up.
99.9. Wow, the best thing about Afro is he's built such a good fan base while being such a good player.
Yeah, I mean he's definitely a unique personality in the NA LCS.
All right, I'm thinking it looks around like a 96.
Yeah, like 95, 96.
Yeah, I'm thinking 96. That's a very good score from you guys. Like
this is what I'm saying. If you have a fan base, you're probably gonna get a little over it.
Yeah, I think 96 is.
It's a very charitable.
Someone's saying too low.
No.
There's no way.
No.
Too high.
Some are saying too high. Some are saying too low. So I think that means it's good.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good.
All right. Are you
Wait,
ready?
maybe some people are saying too. No, okay. No.
Yeah,
it's
both.
It's alternating. So I think that's as close to fan opinion as possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
93. Holy shit! So close to me having to finish this time.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if we can get through this.
I think actually he would be higher if I didn't think of his past splits. I think he had to like.
I actually think his history holds him down more.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that.
This split or so, he's been doing really well. And to be honest, if I had to say who is the most integral part of 100 Thieves, if you remove Afromu, it's so bad for the team.
Wait, people say I hate Afro. He's my highest rated player so far.
He's my highest rated player too.
Yeah, like how do we hate Afro?
4 points.
Yeah, I have 1 point over Someday, but like
that is so high for me. You guys are crazy. Ryu is such an interesting player. I used to think that this guy wasn't super good, even though he had good Worlds performances. The more I see him play, I think he's kind of very similar to PoE for me, where I didn't have the initial good impression, but he's good.
I think he's like
rock solid.
I think of him as a stable Huhi.
Oh, yeah.
He has like a unique way of playing the game. He's very much more a team player and like a play the map person than play the lane. And he has some unique champion picks, but I think he has certain deficiencies as well. Like I don't think he can play the hard carry role ever. Like I don't think you can put him on a Azir.
And I think with players like Someday on the team and potentially
fine.
Levi and Cody, you don't need him to be the
right. And that's what I'm saying. It's like he's absolutely above an 80 as a starter.
I agree that he shouldn't be like the guy you're funneling into.
He can't be your primary guy.
Yeah, but I'm down for it. I think that I have a good number for him.
Yeah, I think so too. So let's see chat's Ryu rating.
It's looking like high 80s.
High to mid 80s.
Yes.
Like somewhere between 85 and 80.
I think 86 is pretty good.
Yeah, 86,
maybe
86
87.
looks really good. No. Because there's some 81s.
Okay, so I think 86 is where we're at him. Okay.
Yeah. I think that's pretty fair. I think that's not bad for change. You ready?
Yeah. Oh, God. I'm looking at some of my other ratings being like, okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, 85.
86. Very close.
Yeah, I think I just don't love that he can't really play the...
You think he's a worse player than Smoothie? That was... I was looking at that the entire time, and I was like, it's hard for me to say that. I actually think I would put their impact about similar. But he is on a better team, a more winning team, so he looks better. So it's hard for me to say.
That's where it's hard for me because I feel like Smoothie is Ryu will do the job that you give him to do, I think, very well. Whereas I feel like Smoothie sometimes just like pops off. He's like, I'm Alistair, I wrap around the turret, I pull someone back into you, headbutt pull, like boom, go win the game now. Okay. I don't feel like Ryu does like game winning plays that much on his own.
He is, for me, Ryu is like such a good rock for the team.
Yeah.
That like it doesn't matter if you have erratic other players, which I would say that like Cody is a very interesting player.
Yeah, I think honestly, I think Someday might be your most erratic. Him and Afro are actually probably the more erratic ones.
Cody is really interesting.
I think Cody's pretty stable, actually.
I think he's stable, but like in the ways that I wouldn't want. Like he's stable in the sense that like you wouldn't trust him to funnel, even though they have. I don't think that's a great idea.
I don't hate it because the last split, Cody was like the highest DPM 80 carry. Like I think he's fine. Just give a bunch of resources.
Maybe he plays like. If you tell him what to do, he plays the fight well from there. Like he's good at following. Yeah. I'm the type of guy who thinks that like, given the fact that he looks very good with a support like Afro, which can to a lot of degree like complement or offset his like deficiencies.
Did you think it was unfair that he got the 80 like first team all 80 carry last split?
He did.
He was the first team 80 carry.
Yes.
You think that's unfair? Okay.
Well,
Doublelift didn't actually make it. It was Cody.
Yeah, what the hell didn't he? He had to salvage TL out of the dumpster.
I think it was Cody Sven Sneaky or Cody Sneaky Sven and then Doublelift. Doublelift was fourth.
Look,
everyone finished at 11-7 though, so it was a really fucked up split.
I think this is a team that's really interesting in the sense that they're winning, so they get a lot of great points for being better, and I think that I am of the opinion that. In the bot lane, Afromu does more work than Cody. In a sense, I would say Cody's a very unique person in the sense that like he wouldn't function as well on worse teams, but he functions fine if not good on a team like this that's already doing well. Because he's the type of person where I'm like, I give him like, here's a set plan, dude. We're gonna run like we're gonna run the bomb. And NFL Blitz, all right, go, and it's like, okay, fine, he can fill that play.
I don't know, dude. Here's what I think.
Okay.
Historically, Spring split, his debut split was not great. But that was the Dardoch Immortal split.
Yes.
And they like that team just didn't seem to get along at all. Then comes the next split, and he's on the second place team, and he has great numbers. Then comes Spring Split last year. Fantastic numbers on the second place team.
He had really good numbers.
And then this split again, he's playing well.
Okay. All right. Let's go see what chat says.
Let's go chat.
Before
see what chat
I
says.
kind of think about this.
Yeah, you think about it. We'll monitor chat.
Okay.
Cody Sun's rating, please.
I'm trying to think what I put him last year. I don't even know. I don't care.
I don't know what I put him.
I know what I'm playing him this year.
Chat. Feels like somewhere around mid 80s. There's some high 80s. There's some low 80s. There's some mid 80s.
I think we're looking at around the 86, maybe even higher slightly.
I don't know, 86 or 85.
You think 85? I think it looks
like. Maybe. Yeah, I think you're right. Maybe
86.
86.
Okay.
Same as Ryu.
Okay. Cody Sun or Ryu. Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, chat. You have to drink for that. You matched your own score.
Yeah, you matched your own score. Chat, drink. You ready?
Oh, yeah.
3, 2, 1.
85.
88.
Holy shit! Dude.
I think Cody's good.
All right, I got you.
I think he's the new Sneaky, and people just don't want to admit that.
Ooh, that's a hot take, man.
People remember that like Worlds like int.
Yeah.
And they remember like his spring split.
I think that got hit in really bad points, but he was before that point great as an AD. However, I want to see another split of him before I'm willing to give him like that high 80, 90 mark, because I think I'm literally putting him with potentially the best player in the league and like the second best top player in the league. I agree. It's disgusting.
It's hard to say. In like last split, he played with Flame and Ole, another great like top and whatever. But I actually just think he's really good. I think he's really good. Yeah. I think he is not a flashy player like Apollo. Like so many AD carries are not flashy players until it fucking beats itself into your head that he's actually good. You don't want to like him.
Okay.
Because Sneaky at the start of his career was that way.
That is true.
For 2013, it was like high in balls and Meteos, and that's all people talked about. 2014, the same way. Balls, Meteos,
and
Sneaky
high. Eventually was like,
and then eventually it was like, wait, actually Sneaky's the best on that team. And then Apollo's the same way. I think Cody is just the latest of the consistent AD carries who doesn't get their due.
Okay. I'm willing to say you're wrong. But my reasoning is because you consider this guy the new Sneaky. I have another player for that.
Apollo?
Yes.
Alright.
And I will fight you to the death for that rating. Which
I mean,
we'll go to pretty soon. I will be I don't know.
I love how TSM is the last one alphabetically. We're gonna be drunk by the time we get there.
Oh god, I want to be drunk by the time. I want C9 to be last. Cause I did not want to rate them this early.
I mean, I'm glad we kind of just got him out of the way. Because from here on, it's mostly fun. Golden Guardian is gonna be a weird one. And Optic's a weird. I wish Optic was up a little.
Optic is so weird.
I don't really want to rate Optic.
I don't either. No offense, Optic.
Yeah. Anyways, let's get Brandini out of the way.
So I don't know anything about this guy.
He's played on like P1 and Dig, I think, a little bit like on and off.
I thought Brandini when he played on P1 was another Zig, you know?
Yeah.
And then he got replaced. He replaced Zig and then got replaced by Zig. And I thought Zig alone was like barely like a starter. Like we're talking like borderline role sub. I think that at the moment I don't know what to think about Brandini. I haven't seen enough of his games.
In Academy, he is among the better tops.
Oh, really? Okay.
He's definitely like a top 5, top 3 Academy top.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, he's not bad. He's definitely not like a. I don't know if he should really. Like, no way should be starting over Someday. He shouldn't be starting over almost anyone in the LCS.
If he's starting over Someday, we have fucking problems.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's not talk too much about Brandini because I don't have much else to say. I don't know if you have anything else to say.
No, I mean, I basically said it.
He's a tough person to talk much about because we haven't seen too much about him. Chat,
let's see what they think. They got him some good. Yeah, well, after this we'll drink.
Wow,
that's pretty.
That's pretty good. Okay.
I'm seeing basically a mid 70.
Mid-high 70, not even just
high,
a mid 70. Oh, maybe not now.
I mean, that was more low ones. I don't know. I think mid.
I think 76 about. I think that's fair. Oh wait, hold on. You gotta move it over.
Oh, no, that's your rating.
I think 76 looks about pretty normal for what people are saying. Maybe we go to even 75, but
Yeah, I don't know. I think
People are saying too high. We can give him 75.
I will drop it a little
Well,
bit.
we'll do 75.
75.
Dude, don't say it's too high. I'm literally looking at your ratings. Dude.
Yeah, like there's a ton of people who had him like 77 through 80.
Yeah. Okay.
Everyone says 73.
No, they're not. Let's be real. They're not.
Too low. 99. Anyways, you ready? Just get this one out of the way. This isn't worth stewing your brain over too much.
Okay. I'm down. Yeah.
3, 2, 1. 74.
Okay.
So you have him a little lower than Xell.
Oh, and we're drinking to finish out the team.
We'll finish these beers?
Yeah, this is it for 100 Thieves. Now, their ratings would be a lot lower because they've lost medias.
Yeah. I mean, I think their rating's still probably going to be really good.
Yeah, I wonder why with their 290 fucking players. That's really good.
83 is lower, though, than I thought. I guess the...
I mean, we literally have a 74 player.
I mean, if you go back to Cody, Ryu, Afro, Levi, and Someday, right? Or, like, I guess even Onda and Someday.
Yeah, Afro's disgusting, dude. Holy shit.
Afro's so high.
His score is so high.
94. Who else is... No one else is at 90 yet. Jensen's the closest, and Dinky's the closest.
Okay.
I'm going to take a piss.
Okay.
Where's your hose with that?
It's right over there. So just...
Oh, I think I know where I'm going.
Yeah. It's literally next to the door. So, for people who might be interested, if you have joined us recently, we are doing...
I think you can copy and paste into chat the link to the...
Do you already have it copied?
I think it's copied. Try just see if you press Control-V. Is it go to the Google Doc?
Yeah. So, for people who are joining us, please join us for our Drunk Player stream. We are currently 3 teams. I want to say maybe 2 teams? 3 teams in. 7 teams left to go. We're drinking every time we get to a new team. Anytime our points differentiate by 5, which we've done twice. And you guys need to join us for the vote. We will eyeball test the chat rating. And you guys will be a part of history here with us. So this will be very, very interesting. 7 teams left to go. I did promise I would be streaming, or I didn't promise. I said I might be streaming later tonight. What are the chances that happens? Let's say we'll see. We'll see. I will not promise I will be streaming tonight. Pace yourself. Alright, I'm gonna go get some beers from Mark and me. We'll switch to Corona this time. Anyways, how's your 4th of July, guys? Mine, pretty good.
Hey, the Coronas, I was going to say.
I got it.
Perfect.
Okay.
Whew. Echo Fox.
This is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a fucking good one. I know. Because I got good things to say about some of these players.
Some of them. All of them?
I'm really surprised we're doing Phoenix first.
I don't know why the order is the way the order is.
You know what made this crap?
I think it's because Froggen was first last year, and I just swapped Froggen for Phoenix.
Oh, okay. Froggen, dude. Holy shit. Rest in peace, that guy.
MIA. Alright, you ready?
Would you wait. Just curious question. What would you put Froggen if he was in the LCS?
Right now?
I'd probably put him high 80s.
I'd probably put him like mid 80s.
Okay.
But like I mean, what did we put him? We had him last year. What was Froggen last year?
Dude, literally look at the highest. No,
Oh yeah.
you have to
I
go
remember
all
he was
the way
really
up.
high. Froggen was an 89.
He's the only Xbox.
I had an 88. You had an 89.
Holy shit, dude.
Josh had 90.
Okay. Alright. So Phoenix, the best thing I can say about Phoenix is that he is the only person on Echo Fox I never talk about.
I probably talk about it more than Fang. whatever you want to call him.
I actually don't, because when he came in recently, and I have a lot to talk about him because he came in recently, and I have no expectations.
All right, let's
Phoenix, I actually have almost nothing to say, which is usually not bad.
I would say Phoenix in lane is like a high 80s player.
Yeah.
But everywhere else, he's like a low 80s player.
Ooh.
Like in lane,
he's always been known to be laning beast, though. He had like the highest gold per minute
you put
in the world. Like
you put no junglers on the map, 1v1 mid laner in a good match, like normal matchups, he will Hulk out. Like he'll go toe to toe with Bjergsen, anyone.
Yeah, Phoenix is beast. Outside of lane, the thing is,
he doesn't roam the map well. He doesn't play team-centric champions well.
The thing is, it's like he never has to, which is so weird from a mid lane perspective because the mid laner usually is the glue that kind of controls the rest of the team.
Well, I think he's getting a little exposed this split for that because for the past like 2-3 years, you could basically pick Victor, Ori,
something,
Azir, something that's like a basically like carry control mage, and he was really good at those. Corki, he had a really good Corki. Nowadays, it's like your mid better be able to work with the fucking team, and I think he's been struggling a lot. Like his Yasuo in the bot lane looked horrible. His Karthus top was like, okay, you're playing Karthus fine, but you're getting dove and destroyed.
It's so weird because whenever I look at Fox games, I never think about him, and that's like it's just because there's so much more explosive players to think about.
Yeah.
Okay, but chat, what do you guys think?
Chat, what are you putting Phoenix at? Has he been better? Someone said he's better than Golden Glue. Has he been better than Golden Glue this split?
Oh, woo!
I actually don't think
Someone said he's better than Ryu, and I'm on the fence on that, dude. Ryu plays teamfights really well.
I think historically you can say Phoenix has been better than Golden Glue, absolutely. But this split, I don't actually
Even
think so.
historically, would you ever say Phoenix has been better than Ryu? Ryu's been the world's multiple times. He got exposed like against Korean mid laners, but like, are we really gonna compare?
Phoenix hasn't even gotten there.
Yeah, like, God bless you, TL, but,
I'm seeing a lot of like mid to low 80s.
Golden Glue is the number one mid display. Amen, baby. Amen. Okay, I'm thinking 84.
84 is exactly what I was gonna say. 84 sounds right. Are you ready?
Oh my God. I think I've drank too much. We're 3 teams in.
No, we're not.
We're 3 teams in.
We're 3 teams in. Jesus Christ, all right.
Okay.
We gotta start going faster, dude. It's 2:30. We have like an hour for going on the good pace.
Oh my God. Okay. Phoenix, got it. Go.
3, 2, 1,
83.
Okay, great. We got a drink.
I got a drink.
You never wait for me, dude. What the fuck?
I got a quick, dude. Darlock, fucking crazy player in the last year. The last 2 splits, he had a lot of teammate problems, but generally, he is literally one of the best, if not the best, top lane ganking jungler in the league.
Yeah, I think he's taking Reignover's title as that. I think, here's what I say about Darlock. His time on Immortals didn't synergize with the team at all, but was like a god tier jungler. Goes to CLG, doesn't synergize with the team, and doesn't look good in-game. Goes to Echo Fox, synergizes with his team, and looks fucking god mode in-game. Literally carries his team to 3rd place in that 3rd place match where he just fucking obliterated Lyra. And then this split has looked pretty good. So, make of that what you will.
Okay, cool. Chat, what do you want? I'm getting...
Wow. Wow. I thought I was going to have him high rated, but chat fucking loves Dardoch.
We're looking at a 91.
I think we're looking at a 91 too, yeah.
Wow, okay. That's cool.
All right, chat. Chat loves Dardoch.
And to be honest, he's a player who also has a lot of personality. I love that Dardoch's in the league.
Dude, I would never want no Dardoch-esque player in the league.
Yes.
Like, you need... I love...
Dardoch and Double F make this league exciting.
Yeah.
All right, I got it.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1,
89.
Yeah.
God, we're drinking again? I'll wait for you this time.
All right, thanks, dude.
All right, here we go. Cheers.
For a player who hasn't played internationally yet, I think 891's too high. Because you're basically putting him above, like, Jensen's and Sneakies and people who have, like, legitimate Worlds experience and have gone up against players. I think that's too high. But I would say that, like, when Dardoch...
Dude, this is such a dramatic increase from what I would give him on Immortals. Like,
oh, yeah, for sure. I think, like Look, I love Dardoch in game. Like, he's fucking crazy. He's had his troubles out of game. It feels like on Echo Fox it's a team that's good for him, but like I think 91's way too. I think 89 is a great rating for him.
Okay, this is gonna be the. What do we have to say about Huni? He got to semifinals with SKT.
I think whenever someone tells me like, well, Huni loses in NA in semis or whatever, I'm like, dude, I don't give a fuck. He is so good.
Okay, so I don't even have much to say about Huni. I think he is a great player, and I want to make a statement after chat votes about my opinion of him.
I mean, I made the case last split that you could argue he was the best player in the LCS.
Oh, okay.
So that's you know.
Wow, his ratings. What the? We're looking at 97.
Yeah, this is fucking high. Like, and I don't think people are trolling, because sometimes people put 99 and you think they're trolling. I don't think he's...
At worst, I give him a 96. I think people are legit 95. Or sorry, 97.
I think 96 is... Oh, maybe you're right. Maybe it is 97.
Dude, it is crazy high.
I think it's 97.
Okay.
You're right. Oh, I pushed the button.
Okay.
All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
3...
Wait. On the 0 to 100 scale, are we talking... Okay, no, okay.
3, 2, 1,
98.
95. Wow, dude, you love Huni.
He would be a 96 or 7 in the current rating. Actually, you know what? I'll bring it down to a 97. I think
Maybe his off rolling, as cool as it is, isn't actually just better necessarily than having him top sometimes.
But the thing about that is that if you just cloned 4 of him, he'd maybe be a better Echo Fox team.
Oh, absolutely.
In the current meta,
I would love to have Huni mid, Huni bot, Huni top. He's only Dardoch jungle.
Yeah, he's literally the best player in the league, in my opinion. On top of being in this meta,
that's true. In
this meta, he is the most valuable player because one of the biggest things that matters about this meta is being able to play a lot of different champions at a very high level. He is incredibly flexible. Some people will say he doesn't know how to play tanks well. I don't really care about that because he still plays tanks probably better than most people. Some people will say his side lane TP play is really poor, especially they say that critique about Worlds. I think he's still probably better than most NA top players at that too. He is incredible at his position, and I would definitely say he is the most valuable NA player at the moment and worth his weight in gold.
I think the biggest thing about him is, like, even when someone gets the better of him, he still somehow, like, in lane or something, he still ends up doing more in the game, which is so hard to do.
Licorice shit on him. Literally, like, just dumpster this guy. Two solo deaths, and somehow this guy still is able to pull out huge pressure in the game, to be fair, with his support helping him out, but
I mean, like, you deserve credit for that. Like, if you know the right time to call for resources, and every time you call, like, when's the last time, like, someone came top to help Huni, and it was just a complete waste, and they got, like, fucked? You know, like, that usually doesn't happen.
Yeah, because usually Huni's a good enough player to always win the 2v2.
Yeah.
God, 97 is so high.
Dude, that's going to be your highest for sure.
Oh, for sure. It's not even close.
All right, Fang.
You've seen 2 games? Is it 2 games, or is it 4 games?
It's 4. Adrian started week 1, and then...
I still don't know if you call him Fang or Fung, because the Zets called him Fung the entire time. I think that's wrong.
No, so technically it's right. It's Chinese. He should be called Fung, but his entire team calls him Fang, and he doesn't... I don't think he cares.
I call him Fang, and I'm Chinese, and I'm pretty sure Fung is not how you pronounce his name.
Well, then there you go.
Maybe I'm crazy. Okay, whatever. He's Fang for this show. He's been looking pretty fucking good.
You think he looks pretty fucking good? I think he looks okay.
I watch him play, and I'm just like, wow, this guy is on point with, Shen ultis, initiations. The thing I'm a little bit off about is, like, maybe his synergy with Altek isn't great, because their laning phase is kind of very...
hit or miss.
It's just meh.
Yeah.
It's, like, normal. But it's like, okay, he doesn't make plays in lane, but when you see how he team fights, I think he team fights really well. I think one of the things that you need in a support player, especially in this current meta, is the ability to initiate. I think he's not scared to make plays, And especially as a rookie. What should I say? He's a rookie player.
No, he played 14 games for Tip.
Okay, so he's not a rookie player. He's a veteran in the LCS.
A journeyman.
I think that he's got a lot of good things going for him, and I think that maybe that just contrasts with my opinion of Adrian. I haven't seen Adrian play recently, and I think that Fang is much better for this team, especially with players like Dardoch and Huni who want to be able to close out leads.
I agree that he definitely synergizes better with Echo Fox from what I've seen.
Yeah.
I just haven't seen him and Altec actually have to lane standard.
Exactly. It's like,
so like if the meta ever reverts, I don't actually know how good he'll be.
I have pretty high opinion of him. I think that he's been able to get to like top of solo queue on literally 5 positions. So I think that he's a very flexible player, a very mechanical player.
Alright, let's just get to shit.
Fuck it, chat. Give me the number.
Looks like mid to low 80s.
Yeah. Excuse me. Oh god.
82?
82 seems pretty reasonable. Okay.
You ready?
Oh, pass play. Okay.
His pass play is hard to go on.
Yeah, it's really weird.
3, 2, 1, 80.
Oh. Okay.
I haven't seen enough to rate him.
Yeah, I guess you kind of put him in the Levi zone where it's like, hey, you haven't seen him play more?
Yeah, I saw him play a while ago on Tip, and he was all right. And thus far, he's been all right.
I've been fairly impressed with him, honestly.
I think he's better than I would have thought initially, but I wouldn't put him much like a high-rated starter or anything thus far.
Okay, I think that's pretty reasonable. Altec. This guy is so weird to rate.
Oh, God. So what I'd say is, like, I think most people would classify me.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
Hello. You guys want to give a rating?
Yeah, you guys want to give a
You
rating?
guys want to give a rating for
Sure.
chat? All right. Do you want to talk about Altec or Adrian?
Altec.
All right. Give me your guys' rating on Altec. So the basic way
He's
to rate.
dating a hot girl, so I give her 100, so he can get half.
Isn't
so
Adrian
he's
also dating a hot girl?
I have no idea. I also give my cat a 100.
Okay, well, Pokey is useless at rating, so...
So no one's been given a 50 because that's really low. So you just made fun of Altec.
Yeah, 50 is like if I played the
Okay,
LCS.
then I'll give him like a normal rating of 50, then he gets half Mario, so then he's 100.
What the fuck?
I
Oh,
give everyone 100 that's doing their best.
this is why Pokey is useless.
All right. So what I'll say for Altec is I think a lot of people would consider me an Altec hater.
Yep.
In a lot of ways. I think he's fine. I don't think I would ever rate him lower than like an 82 most of the time. I think he's just
I'll
like.
give him an 83.
Thanks. I would say most of the time I consider him a cleanup ADC, where he's like basically working in service of his team. So his team looks well, good. He looks good.
I agree.
But in this split, he's been playing Vladimir. The first time it looked like shit.
But second time was pretty good.
The second time was amazing. He carried the game. So I think maybe he deserves a little bit more credit.
No, me.
But let her drink. It's okay. Pokey, your cat.
Let her drink. Oh wait.
It's
the water.
alcohol.
Oh, never mind. Don't let her drink that. She'll die.
You don't know that.
Yeah, I do. I googled it.
Oh.
Okay. So, yeah, he's been pretty interesting this split.
Yeah, I would say he's a little higher than I'm used to rating him, but I am also a bit of a hater.
I also think like the last couple of games he's been playing with Fang, so maybe he gets unlocked a little bit more with different support.
Yeah.
I think Altec and Adrian have kind of been like, head and tails of a coin for a long period of time. It's hard for me to disassociate my rating with one from the other because I feel like generally they operate at the same level a lot of times.
Well, and they fluctuate too. Like for a little bit on Dig, they look like top 3 bot lane, and then they got shit on in playoffs, and
then they look like a really top, like bottom 3 bot lane.
Yeah.
You know?
So, I don't know. I've always been a bit of they're more of a cleanup bot lane to me, but
Okay.
I think he looks a little better this.
All right, so hold on, chat. It's looking like an 81 so far, maybe an 82.
Yeah, I think. Wow, I guess chat's not a huge fan either.
Okay, I saw a 61. That's not a rating, dude. You can't give me a 61 on someone. I think 81 is very close, or 80.
I think yeah, like 81.
Okay. Wow. People are saying Fang's better than Altec.
I don't think you guys are drunk enough.
You don't know. I'm literally.
We're on the 4th team. We have
I just
6.
don't hear the drunkenness in your voice, and I feel like
Pokey.
Pokey, why don't you do a shot with us?
Yeah. For every time.
We'll all do a shot together.
Sorry, who's Pokey?
You guys want to do a shot with us?
Yo, what the fuck? It's like middle of the day. Dardog 89, Scarra?
Yeah.
Scarra's drunk.
No, I think he's really good.
I put him as an 89.
Yeah. What the.
Is he not even jungle anymore? I thought he was playing support or some shit.
No, he plays jungle / top /
support.
Oh,
No, he funneled. He's
Oh,
taking
yeah,
the
yeah.
jungle funnel.
So that's a support.
No, it's a funnel.
Okay, whatever, dude.
Yeah.
I can't wait to be a stats person looking at these funnels.
I think you have to make a new label. Anyways, you guys want to do a shot to celebrate 4th of July?
I'm Canadian, so I can't. Sorry.
I'll do a shot of water.
You guys
are
very fun individuals. I love that you are my friends and we'll do fun things.
Okay.
So you ready to go?
Okay. Yeah.
3, 2, 1, 83.
Okay.
That's not bad.
All right. My nose is a little stuffy. I wonder why. Maybe it's because I'm allergic to cats and maybe ran.
There's
on me.
one more.
That's definitely not why.
There's just Adrian.
You guys only have one more and you're not even drunk.
No, one more on this fucking team. Then we have 6 more teams.
Oh, let's go!
No, this is literally gonna take us like 4 hours.
When do you guys
No.
drink?
At the end of every team, whenever our ratings are different, wherever we match ratings with each other, and just for the fuck
So
of it.
you drink every time you rate.
Basically, we're just
Every like 2 or 3 times, yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna be streaming after this, so.
What the fuck?
We gotta go faster, dude. It's too
Okay,
50.
okay. Sorry.
Our Adrian,
Yeah.
chat. Adrian, just give us your rating, chat on Adrian, so we can keep going.
People gave him an 84, an 88. Okay.
I mean, I thought he was better than Fung, but it's actually more 70s now.
I don't know. I actually think it's really difficult for me to differentiate. Like I said, the two.
Yeah.
We're looking
It's
at about
like 80 straight 80.
looks about a straight 80. I think Fang gets the advantage of playing low number of games.
Yeah, like we haven't seen the downside yet necessarily.
Okay. I'm ready.
You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, 82.
Oh.
Well, it's the last one anyways.
Yeah. I mean, so we're just like double drinking here. I'm down.
Double drink. We don't need to finish it.
All right. Cheers.
Good chug it, dude.
4 teams down. All right. This is my favorite fucking team
Really, Clutch is
to
your
talk
favorite
about.
team.
To talk about.
All right, well, since we're trying to speed things up, don't talk too much.
All right. Febiven, mid laner, much better than I expected. Chat, what do you think?
He was like he got like top 2 or top 1 in Europe before he came over last split.
But it's so weird because I'm like, my initial impressions of him were very similar to PoE, where I'm like, whatever. And then afterwards, I'm like, whoa,
I think
this guy's kicking ass.
I think Febby is a much more like standard version of PoE.
Oh yeah,
I think-
he's like with the Jets and Bjergsen as like the cookie cutter but very good player.
I think my only criticism of PoE is that like his laning numbers, while like his CS is good, his like forward percentage and like damage on turret and roaming numbers are all god fucking awful. So basically, he just sits in lane
And farms.
and goes neutral and farms, and then like is a really good team fighter later. And he skirmishes well. It's not like he's not involved in action. It's just like he never pressures.
Okay, chat's giving this guy a 90, maybe even a 91. 91?
I think
90, 91.
I think 91 is closer. It's
Wow.
more things above
Holy
90 than not.
Shit. Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, 90.
Oh my fucking god.
I think he's literally the cutoff for a star player.
I think
like you want to build a team around this guy, but you need to take like 1 or 2 other factors into account.
Yeah.
Whereas like the ideal star player is like just fucking get
And I
it.
think Jetson's value is kind of lowered because his team is not doing well at all.
Yeah, and like the behind the scenes stuff. Whereas like I've never So like during his time on Fnatic, I heard some sketchy stuff about Febby, where he was like a young guy, but then he read. This is gonna sound weird, but he like him and a bunch of other European players read a bunch of self-help books or whatever, and then they've been great team players since then. And I've never heard anything bad about Febby behind the scenes since then. It sounds so weird, right? Like you read some self-help
so
books.
Stupid. Okay, let's go. All right.
It sounds dumb.
Maybe C9 needs to take that strategy because
Maybe
they
they
need
do.
a lot of fucking help.
Yeah. Lyra.
Okay, on the scene, first season was
God mode.
Fucking super
God
good. We literally called this show post Lyra time. He was that good.
Yeah.
Mark in chat is like our, it's Lyra. You know?
Yeah.
You got it. So, recently terrible, like legit, just like my fucking.
He's just
God.
been trending down. It was like God mode into like, well, Envy is surprisingly good now that they swapped out Ninja and Seraph. Or maybe it's just Ninja. And then it went into like Clutch Gaming. They're okay, but Lyra doesn't look very good.
And like the thing about Lyra is like I don't know what he's doing. I watch how he approaches engages. I watch how he approaches ganks. I watch how he approaches skirmishes. And a lot of times I'm just confused. I'm like, do you know how you do engage on your Skarner? His most popular channel. I don't know where the camera shows
it
you
cuts
guys.
off in the. They saw you walk through, but they don't see you there.
Yeah, they'll see you there.
Is that for us?
If you want some.
I want all of it. Yeah, I agree. Like it almost feels like just strictly has gotten worse with time.
Yes. And I think that's really, really, really bad. For a team that's looking so far good, like great even. They're a team that needs their players to be like consistently at the top to be able to make.
Surprisingly, Lyra has gotten closer to Solo in terms of like who is the worst on this team. And like Solo, it's a hard conversation between those two now.
Oh god.
Whereas like when you saw this team put together, you were like, well, Solo's gonna be a dead weight, and he's actually pretty good.
Okay, I'm down.
All right, chat, you ready? Give us your Lyra ratings.
We're looking at like an 81, 82.
Yeah, it looks like low 80s.
Mimi says 85.
Mimi's a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
It's looking like an 81. I think
Okay, I'm down.
81 is what we're going for.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Well, wait, how about me and Fed say ratings too? And if you guys match with either of us, you have to take 2 shots.
No.
No, unless you guys.
You're not drinking. You're drinking like a fucking
Yeah, what is
milkshake.
that?
This is worse than alcohol.
What is that? Is
No,
that like
it's
a
not.
matcha?
Yeah. And water.
They just.
Well, why don't you do matcha milk?
Because I'm trying to cut down on dairy.
It's almost 3, dude. We gotta go.
Okay, let's
We
go.
gotta
Let's go. Okay, let's go.
All right, 3, 2, 1, 80.
Oh, fuck.
Let's go.
Maybe we're not giving enough credit to like history, but fuck it.
Recency bias is here, and it's not even like recent recency bias. It's last split too. I'm not impressed.
Yeah. Apollo.
New sneaky.
The new
Sneaky.
The new
New sneaky.
I think he's actually better in lane. I think it's a little different. Right? I feel like Apollo's weakness is sometimes he's not aggressive enough in team fights and he like loses DPS. Whereas I actually think him and Hakuho's laning gets a lot of kills.
Yes, they do.
So it's a
New
little
sneaky.
different. Okay, but more or less new sneaky. All right, chat. Give us your Apollo ratings. Wiz Fusion. Wow, there's a lot of fucking 90s.
Dude, you guys are picking my brain. You're reading it.
They love Apollo.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. Like, you can't even say that seriously. Okay. We're looking at like 89.
89 or 90.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Is he a star? Is Apollo a star?
Oh, okay. We'll see.
You ready? I gotta look up for a second.
I'll look up too. Okay. Really? I gave him that? Okay. I think I messed up my C9 ratings. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
They're 1 in 5. I can't give them that much.
No, they're definitely too high.
Okay.
You ready? 3, 2, 1.
90.
87. You have him a 90.
Oh, let me think.
I think he's really, really good.
The only problem is I think the differentiation between 89 and 90 is a really big gap. So when we approach the 90s, we think you can build teams around them.
Yeah, I think like if
I would not build a team around them.
I think when you're a 90 player, you're borderline like, go like imaginary. You set up a draft. He's going in the first round almost as a 90.
Okay, I think he's an 89. I'll drop.
Yeah, I don't think.
I think the 90 barrier for me is someone that like you have to prove yourself either on an international stage or throughout multiple years.
Yeah,
or,
like
you have to be
90 is
having,
someone
like,
who has consistently challenged top of the table or, like you said, performed internationally. I don't think.
Yeah.
Paul's not quite there, but he's really good for a number of splits in a row.
And I'm all for it. I think he's great. Okay. Haku.
Hakuho.
Okay.
Chat, give us your Hakuho. I think he has quietly become
The best support in the league, if not after
close
Afro.
to the after Afro, maybe the best support in the league,
Yes.
and has god tier playmaking.
I think he's quoted to be the best Morgana in the league, and it's not even close.
And that's with Ole and other Morgana one tricks.
Okay.
We're definitely high 80s. I don't know if we're into the 90s though. Looks like a lot of 89s, 87s, 92s, 93s.
We're looking about the same thing.
I think it's an 89 as
Yeah.
well.
Okay. Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, 89.
Oh. The thing is, I think Aku is worth more for me in this lane than Apollo.
Yep, same.
But I think that we're drinking.
Chug. He's chugging. You have to chug to A.
Good shit. What are you guys eating?
You're not allowed to say shit unless you're
Chicken
drinking
tikka.
with us.
Never mind.
Chicken tikka what?
Tikka masala.
Yeah.
You.
Okay, so I actually think that they're really close to being star players. I would not build a team around either.
I think they are you grab a star player like Febby, and then you grab these guys.
And they're phenomenal, as we've seen, even with Lira on a big fucking downswing.
Yeah, I think Hakuho is a little better than Apollo. Is my only thought. Which is why I have that.
I would say so. I would say so in terms of value, but I would say they are for me so intertwined in terms of worth because they've landed together since Envy, and they've kind of grown. And I don't ever think one person leaves the other person behind.
No, I mean they're very much.
Usually when it's if Afro is way better than Cody or is doing a lot of plays together, it's like that. But Hakuho isn't a person who will just straight ditch Apollo to roam. They're always together and they're always doing the same stuff.
Yeah.
They rise together, fall together.
Yeah, I agree. I still just think Hakuho's a little better. Anyways, solo chat.
He's really interesting. Okay.
I think he is a great stable top laner for a team with a bunch of other things, and in the right settings and situations can actually be for that game he can carry that game, but he's not a always set him up kind of guy.
I heard behind the scenes in terms of teamwork problems he has a little bit, and so I'm a little bit worried on that aspect. But for the most part, he's actually played better than I expected. Which I think initially I didn't have much expectations from the C9 Academy to 100 Thieves or Clutch Gaming move, but he's done better than I expected for sure.
It seems higher than Lyra, 82. I see a ton of 82s, 81, 84s. I think 82 is the number.
Oh, maybe it's 82 or 81. I think that. Okay.
Look, how many 82s there are, dude?
Okay.
82s out the ass.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah, but I feel bad about this one. But yeah.
Oh God! All right, 3, 2, 1.
81.
82. Is it 81?
Yeah. No, I feel bad because my ratings are so close to chat's ratings. Usually I imagine I'm twice as smart as chat, but now we're getting to the point where I'm becoming chat. And after 4 bottles,
So you have 4 beers plus a rum and coke. That was pretty strong.
and I think mentally I'm starting to devolve into chat. And
You sit here and contemplate life. I'll get us. You want more Coronas or more Stellas?
give me more Coronas.
Yeah.
Scarra, you should see it as you are training chat to be as smart as you.
I've tried for years and
I'm
they're just
done doing
not.
this.
Take a bite.
Alright.
Ew.
Not that bad.
Indian food just reminds
Indian food?
It looks like what comes out of my butt.
Why is what comes out of your butt orange? That's not normal.
I love you guys. That's what I meant to say.
Digestive problems.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Every day, one of you guys comes up to me like, Scarra, I love how you've helped me improve at the game. I started at Diamond and now I'm Plat. And I'm just like, you know what? Thank you
You
for telling me
started
that.
at Challenger and now you're diving too.
Wait, who's next?
Uh,
Oh, my boy Turtle. Yo,
FlyQuest.
Wait. What's his first
Yo.
name?
Jason. What do you mean?
Oh, you actually know. Okay.
Jason Trent.
Jason Trent? Yeah. If you guys match this,
Jason's
I will
the
take 2
homie.
shots.
If we match
Yeah,
this?
if you guys match ratings.
All right, let's agree on something so we can make
Alright,
Fed
so you
drink.
all just agree on like a... The Turtle's actually such a weird player. Like, I don't even... There's no way we're gonna match
Well,
this
it was
player.
weird too because FlyQuest started like 0-3 and then I've gone 3-3. So even this split, they're like, fuck.
So, you know who their coach is, right?
Saint
Saint Vicious God Coach.
Viscous.
So I'm actually really interested in this team because I have I literally almost refused to watch FlyQuest games initially, and now they're actually playing decently well. And the only real reason I wanted to watch them before was Flame, because Flame was a god. And now I think Turtle's always been kind of the stable player. I think historically he's been pretty good actually.
Stable's weird. I don't think I'm as stable. I just think he like fluctuates around a certain point, which is like when he's on a good team, he's fluctuating on like high end.
When he was on Immortals, people were saying, was it Immortals?
You talking about TSM?
No, there was like a period of time where
Immortals.
it was Immortals, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was the
best.
reign over Huni Immortals.
Yeah, where he was the best AD in the league, but that's because they had, you know. But I'm actually, I don't know what to expect.
I know the number I want to put him on.
Okay, chat, let's go.
Chat numbers. I think he is pretty variable, but he fluctuates around like one number for me. Wow, they have him kind of low. Between 80s and 85s, it feels like.
We're looking at 82 right now, I think. Maybe an 83.
Yeah,
Let's
maybe
get 82.
maybe 80. Ooh, yeah, I think you're right. Maybe
I think
80.
he's an 82. You think? Okay.
Well, a little higher now.
Maybe an
some
80.
more higher numbers.
Okay, I think we're good at 83.
83 is what they're putting him at.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
3.
Wait. Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. 85.
Okay.
Ooh.
Dude, you think he's that good?
I think he's a little
Yeah,
better.
84, yeah.
I think he's like FlyQuest isn't a great team.
Yeah.
I think especially last split. I think he's a little bit of a product of his environment because he's so erratic that without other stabilizing factors, he either looks like god awful or god tier.
That's a really good example. I think that he is, I would say, a better AD than people give credit for. Like a lot of people are looking at him and they're like, "Wow, Cody's so much better than Turtle." All this stuff, and to be honest, like I think of Turtle, I'm just like, it's not like this guy lacks like the IQ or the mechanics to play the game. Generally, I think that it's. Generally, I think it's more along the lines of their. He's like a person that will never be that much better or that much worse than his team.
Yeah, I think like if you put him on a TSM level team, he won't hold them back. And if you put him on a FlyQuest level team, he won't lead them to playoffs.
Okay. So now we have the only 100 we're going to get on the list.
Oh my god. All right, let's go. Everyone, give us your Medios ratings. And
Oh.
please don't fucking troll us. We're
There's
drunk.
not anything I can say about this guy except for he had a really good last split. His current split is pretty good too.
I have a question.
Yes.
I saw something about him playing support. Can someone explain that to me? I haven't been following the meta.
All right, so basically...
He's also the best support in the league.
No, he's not the best support. What happens is there's this thing called funneling. And
Yeah,
it's-
I understand the funneling strategy.
So what a lot of people do when they funnel is they actually put their bot lane to do the funnel. So that means Afro is functioning more like the quote-unquote jungler. And so that means Ryu and Meteos are playing the bot lane.
They solo killed their lane opponents every single time.
Twice.
They're actually the best bot lane in the league.
This weekend they got 2
My
solo
brain.
kills.
Yeah.
So does the jungler, which would be Meteos, just go bot?
He plays.
No, he literally doesn't take smite. He takes support runes and
he
skill
becomes
sets.
support. He's Kench and Ryu is like Swain.
Yeah, they play Kenshin, Swain,
just solo
Fiddle,
kill
and Fiddle, and what was the other one? I don't know.
Okay, so
The-
I go up and I see 100. I'm gonna go back down and close my eyes. You
Guys, give us some real
Give
fucking
me-
ratings from Medios.
Dude, 100, he would literally be fucking Faker. I love Medios. He's a cool guy. He's a chill dude. He's a nice.
He hangs out with the hottest guys.
Yeah. But he's not a 100 player.
All right, we're looking at like maybe like an 80, 88, 89. I mean, people are trolling a little bit, but if you get rid of the troll ones, it's like 87s, 90s, 91s.
I like the 89. I think it looks yeah, I like the 89.
All right, so Medios never playing a game on FlyQuest is an 89 for the chat. You ready?
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1,
89.
85.
Oh.
Wow. All right, so let's talk about this one a little bit.
Yeah, because we're closing in on the gap. Maybe I can get convinced. Okay.
So for me, I agree. His in-game performance should be higher than an 85.
Yes.
I think I would give him an 87 or an 88 based off in-game performance.
Okay.
He's absolutely a great jungler. Definitely not a star player who you would want to build a team around, but a great player if you can get him. My problem is that basically most environments he's in, behind the scenes, he is a net neutral to net negative at best. His time on C9, he did not gel very well with Jensen and things like that. And eventually
Time
he
on
stepped down.
P1.
He didn't want to take the game seriously. He's playing World of Warcraft. His time on 100 Thieves, from what they've said and what I've heard, is that he's difficult to work with because he can be a little stubborn.
Okay.
So,
I'm willing to drop to an 88.
I think skill wise in game, like he's fucking great.
The way I see Medios, and I talked to you a little about this the other day, is Medios for me is Xmithy. But Xmithy has no problems gelling with teammates.
No.
So like when you look at Xmithy, every single year he's playing some random fucking game. He's playing like Rust or PUBG or Fortnite. Literally, this guy just plays like not as much not League as possible. And
I really don't care how much League he plays, and I don't think that's the problem people run into with him though.
That's true. But I feel generally like I almost all the players I know just play League, right? But like Xmithy and to some extent Medios, I feel like deviate a little bit from that regard. No, Xmithy actually amazing in PUBG and Fortnite, by the way. Like,
Yeah, he's one of those gamers who's just good at whatever he plays.
Yeah. But I think Medios has more player problems than Xmithy, who's able to do this kind of stuff but still gel really well with anyone.
Right, I think like Smithy, if you ever meet him, is like a really chill guy.
Oh yeah,
and it's just fun to hang out with. Medios is really funny and awesome, but I think if you put him in a competitive team setting, like you've heard not very good things come out of his mouth, where he's like, I would only like when he quit C9 and didn't want to play with the Jensen team. He's like, I would only want to play with a group of guys who are like all taking it for fun, and we're all like, you know, we're not treating it like a business kind of thing. He always wanted to play with like people who he considered friends.
right.
And then on 100 Thieves, you hear him talking about like, well, I would never want like, you know, academy players weird. It's like I'm training them to take my job and this and that, and like.
I can't fault him for that statement. I think he's the type of person where I talk to him and I think that he really has a lot of things that are good to say that are unique. His own perspective. Because I talked to a lot of pro players and they regurgitate a lot of the popular stuff.
Yeah.
Medios always gives his own interpretation of what he thinks is about the meta or about the game or about his insights of certain things. I don't agree with him, but I respect his opinion a lot.
Right, and that's what I say. It's not like he's necessarily wrong in what he's saying. That is what it is. But you would want a player who understands that and still will be like, I'm going to give it my all. Which doesn't sound like...
Fair enough. I somewhat agree with you on that. I don't think we want to stay too long in this. Let's talk about the other jungler for FlyQuest, Santorin. All right, so every TSM jungler has had their highest highs on TSM, except for, from what I understand, Amazing had maybe higher highs on another team. But generally, every single one, you know, TSM was their star point. I think Santorin right now, from his last team, I don't think he was the main problem, but he got kicked from that one, right? In Europe?
I don't remember.
Yeah, it happened. Anyway.
Okay, sure. I'll take
so
it.
he came to FlyQuest, and he had the one pop-up game with Kha'Zix. That's really recency bias. I am really interested to see what chat votes on this. So chat, tell me what you think.
Looks like we're looking at high 70s. 79s. A lot of 79s.
Wow.
78, 74, 80, 81, 82s.
I'm looking at 79. I like that. I like that. Okay.
Where they're landing. You ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1, 81. Fuck us, dude. Clink. Alright, I don't even want to say anything about it.
I don't either, man. Let's talk about Keen, the other guy that I don't talk about.
I think Keen is like a more subdued Ryu.
He's the person I always expect to see on the same mission as his team.
Yeah, there's just bunches.
They're literally, I'm just like saying, dude, all right, just tell me. I don't need to know who's mid lane, who's the other 4 players. Like, come on, dude. But
I think Keen has stabilized a lot from the crazy player he was. I think
he's not erratic.
I think he's a pretty stable player who has the champs he's good on. I don't know. I think he's great. I think he has higher value than people anticipate as a dual. He's fluent in both English and Korean, and he's an NA resident. So I think he deserves a little bit more props for that. But in-game wise, like much the way I kind of docked Meteos for his out-of-game stuff, I think Keen deserves a bit of a bump for his out-of-game stuff.
Bump. Okay.
Just because he's a non-import Korean speaking.
I agree. The one thing I never liked about King was whenever I had interviews that he talked about, he was always like, there'd be a situation where he talked about the team and he'd be like, yeah, we have some problems top lane, but I can't really do anything about it. Like, I hope it just gets fixed. Or, I have these people coming in and, I hope it'll work out. And for me, that seems like a terrible perspective for someone who runs, like, one of the most important roles in the game.
Yeah.
Like, you should know what the top lane's doing. You should know your solutions to that, and you should know your ways to help that. So, like, for me, I struggle to think King will ever be that player where I'm like, wow, dude, fucking King did that? Holy shit. It's more like, I think a lot of the out-of-game tendencies, like, where he's not specifically, like, looking for stuff like that, is what I put a lot in that intangible, to be honest.
Okay.
And probably why I rate who he higher than he should be. So, we'll see. Okay, what does chat put?
Chat, what do you put for Keen?
I'm thinking it looks like an 82, 83.
82, 80.
Ooh, actually, maybe a little higher.
I don't know.
85. I like the 83.
All right, we'll give him the 83.
Okay.
You ready? 3.
Okay.
2, 1.
83.
Okay.
Chat, we match. That means you guys have to.
All right, we gotta start going faster, dude. We're so slow.
We keep saying that. Okay, Flame.
All right, what we should do is we go to the person, we instantly get chats, we instantly give ours, and then we give our reasons.
All right, Flame, go for it. You guys give us what you think. While you're giving us what you think, we can maybe talk about them a little bit.
All right, so Flames numbers.
Insane. Impeccable.
Like, eyeball-wise.
Supermodel.
Eyeball-wise. He looks good. Looks like high 80s. Not quite a build around him. Some 90s.
Well, I could see an 80, solid 86, 87. So what do you want to put?
Looks like an 80. I'm seeing some 90s.
Maybe an 87. Wow.
Yeah, I think 87 is
okay.
what they're giving.
Okay. Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
87. I actually completely agree with chat in this situation, which is why I'm worried.
I think he's a little too timid to be like a complete star player.
And I think he's really offset by the fact that his team sucks, dude. We look at Team Liquid, we look at who else? 100 Thieves, we look at the other things. What the hell? They're on way better teams. We're looking at FlyQuest, and we're just like, the best thing we can say about FlyQuest is they're 3-0 from their 0-3, and they're not C9. I can say that shit about everyone.
Yeah, I mostly agree. I think, I don't know, maybe I don't know. I think he's really, really, really good. I just don't think...
He's super good.
I think he has some champ pool problems sometimes, and I think he just, like, is there. I think that's his biggest problem. Sometimes he's just there. Like, doing well, but not,
Yeah, I think he's actually... his ratings are probably of his environment. It sucks, but that's what happens sometimes.
Yep.
JJ.
Tell
us what you think.
Good academy player, is getting a shot in the LCS now and has looked... They're 2-0 with him. So take that.
He's okay.
He's okay.
Chat
rating.
Like, it just sucks because FlyQuest is not a team I'm personally interested in, and so there are a lot of the games I miss a lot.
I think I think JJ's smart. I talked to him a fair amount when he came into the.
There's almost no player that I talk to that I think they're fucking stupid. You know, there are some people that I think have lower game IQ than like I would expect. But for the most,
I'll put in chat's rating. It looks like a 78, 79. Go 79, 70. Maybe a little lower, 78. So what I'll say is like before the season started, I talked with Invert, their coach Gabriel, and then I talked with JJ because they came in for a collegiate thing.
Okay.
And they actually knew every single strat that was like being played around the world before any of the professional games started. So they told me about Mordekaiser Shyvana. They told me about Nunu Karthus. They told me about everyone knew.
I think from what I've heard about Invert is he does a lot of research. Yeah. I don't necessarily know how good he is as a coach, but like research wise, he does a really good job.
Yeah, so they were super researched, and they told me why everything worked and how it made sense. And I was very impressed by JJ and his explanations of everything. So I was pretty impressed by JJ, who played last split for like 1 or 2 games, didn't look very good. And now they're 2-0 with him, and he looked pretty good on Fiddle and stuff. So, I don't know.
Okay, so I'm ready.
You ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 80. Fuck.
He's literally the same excuse I give for their Levi rating. I have to see more of him.
Yeah, except Levi is like, we know he's great.
But we have seen 0 games.
And we haven't seen him in the academy.
I've seen this guy as like...
JJ's like, we know his English is fine. He's a cool, chill guy. And he looks okay.
Okay, cool. Con Quan, while we're drinking, guys, what do you think about this guy?
Alright, so Con Quan's only on here because Big versus Quan. You see that thing?
It was stupid. You guys are dumbasses. Yeah, I saw it.
Thanks, man.
Half of the desk, I'm just like, man, you guys gotta do really stupid shit on the desk. Must be nice.
When I lit the arrow on fire, that's when I was like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah. Okay, what they think, about like 77?
77. I see a ton of 77s.
I'm down. 77.
Let's just throw it on there. Let's get on with it.
Alright, cool. Okay.
Is anyone going to bicker over Quan? You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, 77.
You think 77?
Yep.
Okay, that's close enough to where I like.
Alright, we're on to Golden Guardians.
Oh, drink.
Oh. Alright.
There we go.
Golden Guardians to me strikes me as a team that's kind of like CLG without like any standout star players, but with less coaching and like synergy benefits.
You're literally telling me this stands out. You got a good way with the words. This is what you said. They stand out to me like a team that sucks.
I didn't say that.
That's literally what you said.
I said they like CLG.
I should remove like all the random stuff you said. You're like, and I'm just like, yeah, they're like a team that doesn't have like a good coaching staff or like as good players.
I didn't say good. I just like I think Tony is a standout coaching staff.
Yeah, I agree.
And the players are all really good synergistically. If you take the same skill level players and remove all those other benefits, that's what Golden Guardian seems like to me.
Great. So they suck.
So what are your guys rating on Matt? What's Chat's Matt rating?
Matt, okay.
Chat Matt.
Okay.
Well, they don't like Matt at all.
My personal opinion on Matt is that he was okay with double lift, but I think every support looks okay with double lift.
He looked pretty good with Piglet.
He looked pretty good with Piglet. He was known for laning really well, and then I think he kind of was really inconsistent, had a lot of nerves on stage, and I think now is kind of doing a small bounce back. So
what are you looking at these numbers? What do you see?
I think I'm seeing like about 79.
Seems a little high based off what I'm seeing.
Maybe 78. 78.
Yeah, I think 78.
Ooh, maybe a 77. No, 78. 78.
78. You ready to go?
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2.
Wait. Maybe it's too high.
I think it might be a little too high for.
Yeah, maybe we'll do 77. We'll do 77. That's cool.
I can't believe they think he's as good as Quan. You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, 79.
He's borderline for me. He's so borderline.
He's super borderline. I think he's like legitimately just good enough to start in the LCS. I think like JJ and him is where I see like
he's
the line.
He's lucky that he's on this team because I can't tell if the team sucks or he sucks. That's actually what.
That's fair.
Yeah. Speaking about players who aren't playing too well, contracts.
Ooh, I loved him at Worlds last year. Have not liked him since then.
Yeah. What do you guys think about contracts?
What is Chat's opinion on contracts? Wow, are those contracts numbers?
You guys sure? Holy shit!
They hate contracts.
You're looking at contracts like an
80.
Well, that might even be high. Oh my god. We're looking at 80, I think.
I think 80
Yeah,
is.
we're still looking at 80.
You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. 83.
Ooh, you think he's that high? Okay, explain. Wait, I'm 80. What the hell?
I think you have Santorin higher.
Wait, no, it's the other way around.
No, you have... Oh, sorry, yeah.
You're drunk, dude.
I'm drunk, but you have fucking Santorin higher.
Fuck.
I don't think there's any way Santorin is better. I think I've never...
Dude, have you seen contracts play this season?
He's hit or miss. He's erratic.
That's what people say about bad players.
Yes, that's why he's an 83.
Oh, dude, they're literally 1 point apart. I don't care enough to be like, yeah, dude, I would not even say that Santorin contracts for me are pretty much the same.
Listen, I swear to God, when we finish Golden Guardians player ratings, you will see that like no one is very highly rated, and then we talked about the fact that they don't have the synergy benefits from CLG.
Okay. Yeah.
And you will see that their rating.
And then you're literally,
that.
and then I'm gonna say, you remember what I said about the Golden Guardians? When you talked to me about them, you told me they were a bad team.
I think they're bad.
Yeah. Okay. We're just.
Is 83 good as like one of your best
Hell
players?
no. Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Definitely, let's go. What do you guys think about Definitely? He is the 80 carry to Matt, the yin to his yang, the peanut butter to his jelly.
I think well, let's just see chat.
Yeah, what do you guys think?
Guys, if you can't tell how the points work, there's this thing right up here. 90 to 100 is like a star player who you're going to draft early on to build a team around. 92 and 80 is like a starter who's good in the LCS, respectable, but by no means like a head turner. 80 to 70 is like, well, we really couldn't get anyone else, and they're doable, but they should probably be like NA LCS starters. And then 70 below is like fucking yikes.
EU.
Yeah, EU players.
Okay, so I'm looking at like an 80.
Yeah, I'm seeing like a 80 to 80.
Maybe a little bit higher?
Maybe a little higher.
Maybe an 81.
Yeah, I think 81.
Okay.
I'm not seeing too many 70s.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good.
You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
82.
Ooh.
He's better than people think.
I think
on his team, I think he's the second best player.
Yeah, I think pretty much the same thing. I think he's... There's two kinds of 80 carries, right?
Yeah.
There's playmaking, flashy 80 carries who take risks. And then there's sneaky Apollo, definitely.
Yeah.
He's not the turtle double lift type. He's the sneaky Apollo type.
Yeah, that's fine.
And he's on a bad team.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to shine. I think he looks fine. I think if you put him on a better team, he would play much the same way.
Okay. So.
Laurel.
Is it you're the Lorlo? Chat, tell me.
Is it Europe
tell me.
of the Lulu?
Tell me.
Is it the
So I will say before you guys say anything, I think he's the best player on the team.
Okay, so I have... Okay. Some decent numbers.
We're looking at about an 83.
He seems a pretty controversial person, though. These numbers are all over the place.
Yeah. So maybe we put it maybe about 83.
It looks like an 84, maybe. I see a fair amount of 84s. 84, 84, 84, 83, 84, 82, 81, 84. I think 84 looks like the most.
Sure, it's not 83. I guess it does. I don't care enough.
Yeah. Do you want to? Let's do 83.
I don't care.
I mean, it's still the highest number.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. 82.
84. Oh, you're same as Definitely. Okay.
Yeah, I think Definitely's more consistent in the AD carry position. I think top lane's a little bit more erratic, and I think Lorlo has more feast or famine games.
I think it just happens from the bot lane, like from the top lane, like legit.
Yeah.
Like when you're playing carry versus carry, and the other team has a better jungler or the better coordination, like you're gonna look worse. But Lorlo has actually surprised me with the amount of impact that he's been able to have on a team that generally I don't think is very good.
Yeah, I mean, I more or less agree. I just think sometimes he looks like a dud.
Dude, that's what I say about Licorice, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. So
that's what I said about Licorice,
You said 84
man.
and 82. We said for Licorice 84 and 82. There we go.
Oh my god, dude, it's fucking identical. Okay.
Jesus Christ. All right.
Mickey. Well, actually, like this team is higher rated than C9. So really,
No, there's no way it's higher rated than C9.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
If you include all,
their score wise.
yeah, if you include all 8, like this fucking 70s that we were getting for Keith and Zay.
Those are on the main roster. I don't know why you're shit talking the main roster of Cloud9. That's messed up, dude.
All right, give us our Mickey ratings, chat.
Okay.
Super erratic.
So
Maybe one of the most erratic players in the entire league.
So I was told, I asked one of the coaches for Academy about Mickey before. He told me he thinks Mickey is the best player in North America. That's what I was told before the season
I've
started.
heard similar things that like he's one of the best mids. He'll carry games.
Yeah, and I apparently like I'm not seeing what people are seeing.
I'm not seeing it either. It looks like a 79. A lot of like high 70s and low 80s.
We're kind of seeing about like ooh. I'm willing to give him that.
79.
Okay. Let's go.
You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
81.
81.
Fucking same thing.
It's not the same thing.
Okay.
We don't have to drink for it.
Okay, thank God.
I think he just doesn't have great English communication skills, and he's like really erratic.
He was known to be erratic beforehand.
He was erratic in Korea.
Yeah, and he comes over. I'm being told a lot. I'm getting hyped up about this guy for no reason, and like I was really on the fence about him. And to be honest, like they've won a okay amount of games. Like I think this team is really interesting in the sense that like we don't have a combined average for this team, but like I would say probably they're like the lowest average of the teams that we got, and they're playing better than they're like a better. The sum is the better of their parts, which
The sum is the better of their parts.
well maybe it's because I compare them to C9 where they're just shit.
They're the lowest rated team we have so far.
Yeah, so but what's the record like 3 and like?
They're 2 and 4, 3 and 3.
Oh, I guess they're like 9th place. 8th
I
place?
think they are their parts.
Yeah, I guess
You don't have any standouts. Some decent players. I think they're exactly some of their parts.
Yeah, I guess so.
Whereas like C9 is definitely lower and CLG is a little higher.
Okay, yeah.
All right, on to TL.
We gotta drink.
All right.
Okay.
Ole! Definitely a come down from his borderline MVP split.
Yes, he had a borderline MVP split where I was hyping this up guy to be the best. Now he's like, after MSI, I was like, Jesus Christ, he's gonna stay on the roster. And he's still on the roster. It looks like they worked through some of their problems.
Yeah, he looks better than MSI.
And generally, I think that if you're playing with double, if you're under a lot of pressure in any way.
Yeah, he's critical.
Yeah, he's the type of guy who is like, I would safely say without a doubt, double F is the best AD in the league. And
We'll see what your ratings say.
okay,
All right, so let's just see what chat has to say.
what do you have, Ole? I'm interested.
Looks like a mid to high 80s, like an 85.
Okay.
I'm gonna stick an 85 in there.
Not for an 85.
85 looks right.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
84.
86.
Oh, you think he's above? Okay.
I don't know. We're all around the same number.
I think it's really difficult to evaluate supports when they're playing with double lift.
I think so too. I think that's fair.
Double lift is such a outlier when it comes to in AADs.
You play double lift style. You
Yes.
don't get to like. I think Ole's on his best with like a Cody Sun, more submissive.
Oh, wait. Literally, the way Ole got to rank 1 in solo queue is because he is the best roaming support in North America.
Yeah, and you don't roam with double
You
lift.
can't roam with double lift. He's actually just like, don't leave me, bitch. And then Ole has to come back, you know?
Yeah, so I pretty much think the same thing. I think I just maybe I'm being a little too soft to him, but I think it's unlucky.
Yeah.
For him.
So my low rating is because it's hard to evaluate this player.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's fair.
Smithy.
Oh my god, this guy is. Tell me what your rating is. I want to see the
I
rating.
can't tell you what my rating
No,
is.
I
I see chat's
want to
rating.
see chat's rating. I'm really interested.
Oh wow, so many 90s. They love Smithy. Wow, that's such good ratings. What do you want to give him? It's like a 90 or
I would say 89 or 90. We're looking very close. Dude, someone gave him
so many 91s.
97.
That's high. I see
that's
a lot
insane.
of 91s, a lot of 90s.
I would say about 89.
89?
Yeah.
Is that too low or too high?
Oh,
Ooh,
shit.
We'll correct that in a second.
Yeah.
Oops.
Whatever.
There we go.
Okay.
Too low, too low, too low, too low. Yeah. Everyone's saying too
push
low.
him up.
All right, I guess we're going to 90.
Yeah, push him up.
90.
It's fine. The differentiation between 89 and 90 is a really big deal for me.
I think so too.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
91. What?
90.
Okay.
I think he is literally the cutoff point for like a North American superstar jungler.
I agree.
What, you said 91?
Yeah, I said 91. On top of that, I would say that since he works well with everyone, he's a player that you always want. You see this guy's international performances, it's actually always good.
Yeah, it's all like he hasn't looked bad internationally ever.
Yeah, and so like I think that he's a player that you always want because you know that nerves won't get to him because he plays kind of similar all around. I would say that behind the scenes, maybe his work ethic, I wish he played more League. But to be honest, I think he has the best balance of like real life plus League, and he's able to be I know this guy will be here a year from now.
Yeah, I think,
I have no problem saying that.
Yeah, like okay, you wish he was more quote unquote dedicated to League, but is that better if it burns him out and he's gone in the year? No.
Maybe if for Team Liquid's Worlds run this year.
Right, specifically for this year,
yeah,
but like
exactly. And so I would say Xmithy is pretty much the jungler that I would want almost every like if I'm gonna build a jungler, I have to like kind of put in a random jungler. I don't know how the rest of the team looks. He is probably the best.
He's not restrictive also because he's a North American.
Exactly, and so like I really like what he brings to the team. And the best thing about Xmithy is he's fucking smart. You watch this guy. I've coached him. He can't explain why he does some of the stuff that he does.
So many junglers.
But he is instinctively very, very good at being able to read the map and being in the right place at the right time. And I think that value is insane.
It's crazy. This is a random anecdote, but like I was watching a VOD of Peanut play like 2 years ago, and I was like in a call with a bunch of analysts, and we we're all watching Peanut do this path, and all of us were like, "This is an objectively stupid path, but it's good given what his opponent is doing," which they never warded. So they had no idea what this other guy was doing, but Peanut just felt it, you know? And that's junglers, and Smithy has that kind of factor.
Yeah, Smithy is beast. Actually.
Anyway, so on to Double Lift,
Holy
the superstar of Team Liquid in all of North America, the protagonist.
I better not see 100 on this guy.
100.
Shut
right
up.
there. 100. 100.
Okay. I know what.
A lot of 90s.
I know what I'm looking for in this guy.
Or is this a 96? I see a ton of 96s.
Okay. So I will say before you guys vote that I think he is the best AD in North America.
So what number do you see from chat that you like?
I'm seeing a lot of 95s. Even maybe higher. These guys are nuts.
Yeah, dude. A lot of 97s.
I'm down for 96.
96.
That's
see the highest from chat?
No, Afro got 97, I think.
Hooney got a 97 from chat.
Oh, shit. Afro got like a
96. Oh, he's tied with Afro. The fucking bot lane duo powers.
Wow, what would it be like if they played together?
Yeah, that'd be amazing. Call it rush hour.
Wait, too low?
Too high, too low, too low, too perfect, too low. I'm bumping him to a 90. Is Double Up better than Hooney?
Well, we shouldn't say that.
That's true.
We're just about chat.
A lot.
They're saying too high and too low. I think this is a good amount. If they're saying both that, I think that's good.
Yeah, okay. You ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1, 95.
Fuck.
I mean, what's to say?
He's phenomenal.
He's phenomenal player.
He's gotten only better year after year. I think that's the best thing about him.
I think what you would say is his mechanical skill has stayed mostly the same, but his attitude has improved.
His ability to recognize what's wrong with the team, his ability to build a team identity, his ability to be a better teammate, and it translates to the game on stage. His recent international performance showed that he's no slouch internationally.
I think
that's a really big turning point for him.
I think that MSI was a big deal because, like, while on TSM he had highs and low moments, some of them were like game-costing low moments. Whereas this MSI, he was mostly all ups.
Yeah, so I think that he is phenomenal, and he is the best AD in his position.
He's not lower than Afro Moo. He's the same as Afro and lower than Hooney by 1 point.
I would put Hooney over it.
I would put the guy who made the the World Finals.
Yep.
Over Double Lift. Sorry, guys.
All right, Impact.
Maybe I'm fucking crazy.
Impact. Ooh, the exclusive take only player that actually can play way more better than take. You know.
All right, this is the split where he's really kind of shattered that.
You know the funniest thing about this player is he's always played gameplay. Throughout the years, as one carry, I would say he's the best at gameplay. And I know for a fact that like when he plays his academy team, if you ever talk to Viper about Impact's gameplay, Viper will play Riven into every gameplay in the world, like every gameplay in North America. He has like a mental block against Impact's gameplay. Impact's gameplay is like
all right. Hold on, let's just
pretty
let
interesting.
chat go.
Okay.
A lot of 90s, high 80s, 90s, 80s, 80s, 90s.
Wow, I look at the ratings for this team. Oh my god, I could see why this team is doing very well.
Yeah, you ready for it? It's an 89.
Oh, maybe a 90.
I think 90.
Yeah.
Super Team Liquid.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
99. I'd build a team around them. That's my differentiating part. The difference between 89 and 90 for me is like, would I build a team around Impact? Yeah.
I don't think I would ever take him first over some of the other superstars, but he would definitely be my second pick in a lot of situations.
He'd be close to my first, and so I'm considering it.
It would depend how the draft went, but like I would take like double lift. I would almost take Smithy above him.
I probably think. Oh, Smithy is so weird.
I don't know if I'd take Dardoch above.
All right, let's talk about Pobelter. Now this is the real interesting one. I think
I need beer. I'm out of beer. I may as well get you another one.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna sell this.
Oh my god. How many more teams we have left?
2.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we're good.
Are you positive? Shit, don't make me stream after this.
Happy birthday, America! Happy birthday to you! Alright guys, just give us your fucking Pobelter rating. Stop making fun of us.
Yeah. I need to know what you think about the boy. I will say though, remember recency bias is a real thing. He has not been playing that well recently.
Well, he's been fine.
I think he played really well in one of the
If
games.
you ignore MSI, which I'm not saying you should ignore all of MSI, but like, he's actually been decent this split, and he won the MVP of the finals and was good in playoffs and all that stuff.
Sure.
Yeah, anyways.
You're telling people to ignore MSI?
I'm not saying you should ignore it. I'm just saying, like, don't tunnel on it.
Yeah, chat. Use your logical critical thinking skills.
That's what they're for.
Ooh, he's getting high 80s.
High 80. I mean, should he not?
Oh, okay.
What is he, like an 87?
Looks like it.
I think 87. I see a lot of 88s and then some lower, so I think 87 makes the most sense. You ready?
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1. 87. Oh my god, we're completely aligned. Chat, drink.
Yeah, you guys have to drink too, dude. We're completely aligned on this. I think he's historically been a much better mid laner, but he's been serviceable this year. I think Ole's been the bigger problem.
Yeah, I think Ole is the worst player on that team. That's what the ratings reflect. I think Pobelter's the second worst. But like, worst on this team is still good. Like, no one's bad.
It's not like Golden Guardians. Look at the average of the team. Literally average this team and look at the average right above it.
Yeah, like
9 points. Holy shit. That's a full... Oh my god.
They're the number 1 team in the league for a reason. I think Pobelter is really good. I think...
Oh, I gotta finish this. What the hell? Why didn't I finish?
I don't know. He's not a superstar, right? Like, he's not Bjergsen, Febby level.
And to be honest, like...
But he's
he doesn't need to be. He's literally... He's an NA import. There's some value in that.
He's the best NA mid laner for sure.
Okay.
No doubt about it.
Wow, we're really gonna TSM last. Okay.
We're gonna have some fun with TSM.
Oh,
like the difference between Sven and Mithy to me is gargantuan.
Okay, yeah.
Arrow
used to be literally. I had Yuna come up to me and tell me he thought that our show literally got Arrow the MVP vote, and I couldn't even say that we did it. I think that we actually influenced like the masses to the point where like we got Arrow an MVP vote.
So I was talking to Jen about this like literally last week, and he was like, sometimes I feel like the MVP vote gets fucked by like recency bias and things like that, like horribly.
You know GLT, you know those fuckers on that.
Yeah, and I was like, you know, you might be right, but if I think back about it, his stats were crazy, and watching him was crazy. So like, was I crazy?
I talked to like Tony about Arrow. And he's like, yeah, we like crushed him in scrims every game. Like they literally think it was like disgusting. And I'm like, I can see why you guys don't think he was that good, but I think
people saying Haunter was robbed is bullshit too. Like if the MVP was between Haunter and Arrow, you know the whole split's fucked.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you guys think about Arrow?
All right, give us your Arrow voting. Wow.
The best thing I could say about Optic is I didn't watch your game.
Come on, man.
No, I watched some of their games. The thing is, I watched their games for the wrong player. I would say like the right player for me, but the wrong player for you guys.
All right, it looks like slightly below like an 85.
I could see that. I could see like an 84.
I see
like
a lot of 84.
I like that.
I don't mind 84.
Yeah.
84.
Yep.
All right. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
83.
85.
84.
Oh,
you know what? Maybe 83 was really low. I think 84 is good.
Here's what I'll say: is he's like
I'll drink for that.
he's not at all a focal point of the current Optic gaming. It's all about PoE right now. And so I think he gets left on the wayside a fair amount. But I think he's still fine. Whoa, I put a 90. Oh my god, I'm fucked up.
Wow, you're...
Sorry. No, it's not 95, guys. I swear to God. 85. I think he's a good 80 carry. And I think right now Optic plays through PoE. And he's just there.
And I honestly can't blame them.
I think, is he worse than Wild Turtle, which I also think I gave an 85? You're like, no, I don't think so.
Okay,
So, yeah.
so let's talk about Katie, which didn't play this week. He was in the crowd cheering. It's like pom-poms.
Yeah, and it was funny. He was like, I felt so much worse watching my team lose than me losing.
Really? He said that?
Well, because he was like, you know, like like you can't do anything about it. You know,
that's true.
that feeling.
That's like the owner.
Yeah,
position
exactly.
Where, like,
Yeah.
you can't do anything once you think it up there, right?
Yeah.
All
right, let's get chat's vote.
Yeah, this is really interesting.
This is a tough one. Drive with Acadian.
You think I'm drunk?
Do you think you're drunk?
Nah, man.
You gotta finish that. Why are you fucking with your...
Sorry. I'm trying to... Why are there a bunch... Dude, this is like what it looks like to be an alcoholic. You just have a bunch of like empty beer bottles.
Yeah, but you need to do that like every day. Because we have like 4 or 5 beers on each side. If you had that every day, then you'd be an alcoholic.
How do you function? Oh shit! Actually, if I'm in college, that's probably why.
There was a period of time where I legit it was before so my summer job ended, and it was an on-campus job, and it was before the classes started. I went through a 30 every day and a half. It was like Diablo 3 came out around then.
Oh my god!
So I just got drunk and played Diablo 3 nonstop.
81. This looks like the average.
Yeah, like 82.
I like that.
Oh yeah, 81. Okay.
I don't know what to think. This is like the player I might want to think the most about. Someone in chat, just one person, like, that's what I'm talking about. The 30th
let's
day.
fucking go.
And I'm just like, I drink like 50 ounces of water a day. Is that the same thing?
Yeah, I drink a ton of Coke Zero now. I think Acadian's good. I think
it's so weird. Okay, I'm down.
You ready? Just fucking...
Yeah, I'm down.
All right, 3, 2, 1, 83. Fuck! I was really close between 83 and 82, and I just don't feel like it's fair to rate him.
I don't think he's that bad.
I think he got benched this season, for funneling PoE, which seems to be their best strat, and of course the support's going to be better at that. So, like, I don't blame Acadian for that. I just think it's like a...
Yeah, I think he's been on teams where, like, it's actually really hard to play the jungle position.
Yeah, I don't think he's ever been on a good team. Like, Echo Fox back in the day with Froggen and Keith and Looper, like, you have to play around Froggen and shit. Allure him! Because I always say it wrong. I say Alarim.
He's 40-month subs in my chat.
Allure him!
I'm not going to say I'm going to be biased for him, but he is subscribed for 40 months.
Just give us your Allure rating.
So if you guys are thinking about being in the LCS, you might want to sub now, because if I see you in the LCS and you're a sub, I will watch your games.
Ooh, we're looking at like mid to high 70s barely.
Really?
Yeah, look at that. It's like 77s through like 75, 77, 64.
Okay.
What do you want? 77, 70?
I like it.
Yeah, I see a ton more 77s than anything else.
Maybe 78.
Too late.
Okay. Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, 78.
Yep. I think he's very close to being a starter. But
I think he's a great team player.
Yeah.
I think he had an awful game where he built all armor into Scion and or into Mundo and Asol or something. That was just dumb.
I think additionally on that aspect, I think it's really like Alarum is really well known to be a tank player.
He's a great tank player.
I think this is a really awful meta to be a tank player. With Conqueror in the game, like at some point Riot's gonna nerf that shit. And I think that his value will go up after that.
I think he's a good player. I think he just had one awful game, and otherwise he'll be a
We'll see.
Stable top player.
We'll see. 40 months up, by the way.
Dokla. Do you want to talk about Dokla? I put him in here, but
I don't know what to say about Dokla.
All right, let's just take him out.
Oh shit, that sounds so bad.
I mean,
no, just take him out.
Okay, he's gone. PoE.
Okay. So PoE is very. If you had asked me what my opinion of PoE when he first came to NA, it would be drastically different from right now.
I think his first couple weeks were awful.
Yeah.
I think he's a great team player, all things considered. I think he is really good if there's other pressure points early on, because then he becomes a great playmaker in the mid to late game.
I thought that he was like one of the more replaceable pieces of Misfits in a Worlds run, and I could not have been more wrong.
Well, technically you're not more wrong because they're 6-0 right now, and
no, but at the split that they didn't have him, they were like fucking just completely bombed, you know.
Yeah. All right, so chat, tell us about PoE. What's your ratings on PoE? There's like a lot of high 80s.
Some people can't say they can't hear me. I'm literally saying I think PoE is better than I expected. I thought he was a replaceable part of Misfits, and I was wrong because the split without him, they like bombed. And they're doing well now. Okay. We're looking like 80, 88.
Yeah, I see a lot of 80s and 87s.
Okay. I'm down. Okay.
Wow. Okay. 3, 2, 1, 88.
Oh, fuck.
So I'm amazed that chat put 88. I thought people hated PoE after
Yeah, I did too. He's actually good. He's the best player on the team.
Yeah.
And I'm very impressed with him so far.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I'd ever want to strictly build a team around him, but he's like super close to being that good. And I think, as sad as it is to say, in Europe, he's a great mid laner to have on your team, and in North America too. He's not good enough early game is my only complaint about him.
Yeah. I think
everyone's saying low.
I would not build a team around him. Not until he's shown more. I think that like if he's able to carry a team to a higher rank than I expect, I would be more willing.
If Optic made playoffs last split,
dude, 88 is fucking fantastic. If you look at my ratings on 88s on mid laners, this guy's higher than Pobelter. It's literally my second highest or third highest pick. He's right behind Jensen and he's behind Fabivin. And to be honest,
there he is. So he's below Jensen, below Febby,
and that's it.
That's it.
He's actually that good.
He's the third highest top or mid laner.
Which is insane, actually, if you asked me before. Okay, let's rock. Oh shit.
No, we're okay.
Okay.
It's definitely a different order than
it's fine. It's not a big deal. Okay. Big and Gate are kind of interesting.
So what's funny about Gate is what we've seen him thus far is not actually in the support position. Yeah, he's jungle. All right, so let's just do big.
Yeah, I'm down to knock out Gate.
Chat, why don't you just give us your big numbers?
The one thing I have to say about big is I was very.
No one cares what you have to say about big.
Motherfucker, are you serious?
Sorry. I'm seeing a lot of like 77s, 75s, 76s. I think 76 is the number from what I'm seeing.
I think the random area around the supports that should be in LCS and shouldn't be in LCS is really interesting. I think support has a lot of positions around that area. Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
78.
77.
Oh, thank God. I'm not drunk.
Okay. I didn't say anything about that.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Okay.
Are we actually rating Gate?
I
It's
think
kind of weird.
I think you can rate him as a bit of a fill player.
I actually would
Wait, first we have to see what Quan versus Big is. So Big is a 77. Quan is a 77.3. Because Scarra gave him a 78. You're the reason that Quan is better than Big.
That's alright. They're close enough, dude. So the Gate, Big is really interesting because I thought.
I love Gate first off.
Well,
as a person.
Oh yes, I think Gate is great. I played Terraforming Mars with him in Edison. Fucking fantastic, like super cool guy. Really, really chill down to earth, and I think he's got a good mind about the game.
Yeah,
I typically will agree with Gabe more than Big about like how their views in the game are. I think. I don't necessarily know if he's a better player. I think for me, I would probably don't want to say, but let's see what Chaz says.
Let's see what Chaz to say. 80s, a lot of 80s.
This Gate is your mini me. I'll let you know. I am.
You seen a lot of 80s, I think.
Not drunk.
I think 80 looks right.
Yeah, I think 80's not bad.
You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. 79.
80. Okay.
I mean, basically, we're both 2 points above Big.
Whoa!
Oh God, dude! No,
shit.
no. What am I doing?
Gate's the best player in the LCS. Oh my
99.
God! Jesus.
I think Gate's a little bit better than Big.
A little bit.
But I think.
But they're so close that like it doesn't really matter. It really, and especially because 2 supports are meta right now, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I think whoever works better with Arrow, and then I think Gate has always been a fill play. Like he was playing Sejuani bottom and all like Camille support.
Yeah, he was literally main Gameplank and Gameplank and Azir before.
I forgot about Azir.
He's a mid player before he switched to support. So now he's a jungler.
Because he played on tip as a mid.
Oh yeah.
We taking a potty break before TSM, or you want to just?
Yeah, let me use this.
Yeah. I definitely need to use it too. So.
Oh my God. Can I walk that straight line? Yeah, of course, officer. That's fucked up for you to ask.
Guys, I think Scarra's kind of drunk, so be nice to him. I think Gate played top for a little bit too.
Shit on the floor?
Apparently, Timmy shit on the floor. Do you like the ASMR? I think I'd be a great ASMR artist. But I don't know if you remember, I did an ASMR video where I just did a bunch of weird shit into the microphone. Do you want me to do it again? I don't know if you guys remember this, but here we go. I can fart with like the back of my knees. There you go. I'm surprised Riot hasn't let me do that on the AD, the analyst desk. I think these ratings are pretty good. I don't know what mine are in terms of like highest Z to A. Huni, Double F basically tied. Afro Someday, Febby, Smithy, C9 guys, Hakuho, Dardock.
Oh, I remembered something I forgot.
What's that?
I forgot to do Beyond Rift questions. So I have to do that right after we finish.
Or do you have Beyond the Rift today too?
Tomorrow.
Oh well, you're fine. You have a whole day.
No. I need to get them the day before.
Oh, to the person.
Yeah.
All right, let's finish out TSM.
Wait, you only use the restroom? Okay.
I kind of do, but I'll wait till we finish TSM.
Alright. Okay.
You ready?
No.
Bjergsen.
Oh, we're starting with the hit. Okay.
I don't know. It's just what it is.
Okay, we're in season 4, 99.
I agree, but I feel like Bjergsen, whether or not skill has trended down or the league has caught up, either way, from that 99, it's been a constant slow downhill.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, please tell me what you guys think. We're still looking at some 90s.
A lot of I think he should be a 90.
Yes, I just don't know where in that spectrum.
Because there's a big spectrum in 90s.
So I'm looking at like probably around the 95 or 94.
Yeah, this is a lot of mid 90s.
Okay, where do you want to put it?
I think 95 looks good.
That looks fine.
Yeah. Are you ready?
Yeah. Well, let me think. Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. 93. Ooh. We're drinking. I don't think... For a while, Bjerg was definitively the
best player. I would build every team around him.
Yeah, I would take him first overall.
Every draft, doesn't matter.
I don't think that's the case anymore.
Not at all. I think Double and Afro's value has actually gone up.
Yep.
And there's other people that are looking very interesting. If I can get Hako and Apollo in one rotation, who knows if I need Bjerg, you know?
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Sven. Okay.
Sven. So,
this is so interesting. Look, let's not talk. I want to see what chat says.
Yeah, we have to get chats first. So
all right, Sven.
I don't care what you guys think. Too high or too low for Bjerg. We're moving on. Just give us Sven's number rating.
Yes.
I don't think I have so much to say. I just think
I have a lot to say.
I have one thing to say that I firmly believe. I think that's what I'd say. Yeah. 89, 96, 90s, 91. That's a lot of mid 90s. Or excuse me, low 90s.
Hell no, we're looking low 90s. Let's go around 91.
If even.
Maybe a 92.
But there's a lot of 80s in there too.
Oh shit. Maybe a 90. I think a 90. Clean 90.
Yeah, I think they're putting him a lot lower.
Yep.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
93.
Yes, dude. Fucking yes.
He's so good.
Sven,
I don't know how you guys think he sucked. Are you serious?
I don't know how anyone puts him below a 90. That's just fucking crazy to me. Like, so here's the point that I'm sure you'll agree with. I think Mithy, while a good player, is completely fucking outclassed by Sven, and Sven carries him in lane and out of lane.
I think at the very minimum, in like when it comes to in lane stuff and it comes to like mechanical stuff, Sven's a monster. I'm watching this guy during TSM's like,
what does he do wrong?
Terrible run, and I'm just like, yeah, he just can't carry his fucking teammates. They're like, potatoes.
When they lost to Clutch, he had his worst series ever.
Yes.
Undoubtedly, just like walked into hooks left and right.
That was something where I was like, wow, dude, Hako has his number. Or like Hako and Apollo has his number.
But like, if you exclude that series and you look at the rest of spring and you look at the rest of summer so far, he's fucking crazy. Smith, like, Mithy will be like 1-5 and he'll be 6-0 and 4 or something.
And people are like, give him shit because like, you know, Mithy gets solo killed in lane and somehow it's Sven's fault. Like, Sven can't carry a game where he's 1-0
like the double lift
Ezreal.
game. The double lift game, like, Mithy got hit by like 5 bindings in a row. And like, what are you supposed to do as a Varus? Just like, well, my Rakan just got fucking hit by a billion more bindings.
He's so good. And right now, if TSM find a little bit more synergy, you guys will see it. Like, I promise you, this guy is incredible.
I think Sven is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I think he is, with double lift, basically like 1-2 in the league, and it's not close.
Yes.
I love Sven.
Is this our new arrow?
Maybe it's our arrow.
After we hype this guy up, he's gonna literally play like the worst.
No, because
he's
been great in G2 and he's been
right.
great in Origin. Like, when
right.
has Sven ever looked bad?
All right, let's talk
He's
about.
never looked bad.
Let's talk about Hanser.
right.
TSM's win condition when he goes 1-3. He is actually the most.
He needs to get solo killed in order for TSM to win.
If he is negative, you already know as a TSM fan, you guys got the game in the bag. So, what do you guys think? Give me a number.
Looks like just below 90. Like, there's some things in the 90s, but there's a lot under the 90s.
We're looking around the 88.
Yeah, I think 88 sounds alright from what we're seeing.
Okay.
Ooh. Not 3 numbers. 88.
Okay.
Oh, where'd I go?
Whoa,
What did
you
I
went
press?
all the way. Oh, we're okay.
By the way, if you guys want to check out the thing, let me just.
We didn't drink last time for doing.
Oh, we said 9-3. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
You ready?
People are saying too low. Now they push it to an 89. Yep.
Yeah, I guess. Do you guys want 89?
Yeah, I think.
I don't want to.
I don't want to misrepresent.
Yeah, we're here to try and represent chat accurately.
Yeah, exactly.
Is 89 still too low? Too high? Too high? Yes. We
It's
want
fine.
it.
Okay.
All right, I think 88 is right, or 89 is right now.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
86.
Ooh, you don't like Hanser, do you?
It's not that I don't like him. I think that he should struggle less surrounded by a group of superstars. And generally, that's what I think about both C9 and TSM. When I look at Hanser and his performance, I think, to be honest, how do you convince me that Hanser is doing better than Licorice?
I will admit that is a tough argument to make.
I'm like here being like, okay. And so for me to put them 2 points or 3 points above Licorice right now is difficult. I would say that like it's very clear that like you want everyone on TSM to be 90s but Mike Young, right? That's what everyone wants.
Yeah.
Hell no, that's
not the case at all.
So I think that Hanser has yet to show, especially recently, if we're doing 50% discipline, that he's good. And I think that even when it comes to Worlds and stuff like that, I've yet to see consistency be a good thing. Generally, I feel like TSM in general has a problem being able to adapt to different metas, and a lot of their players look worse because they adapt so slowly.
I would say I think what chat's saying is pretty true. Like team fights are better for Hanser than Licorice.
Sure, his tank play is better, but how many times do you see Licorice on
Not even tank. I just mean like team fights. Like I think Hanser does team fight better because he had a couple good Aatrox games.
I can see that.
But I think his laning's worse. I think Licorice gets ahead way more often than Hanser does.
And to be honest, it's like at that point they'd be so neck and neck, you know. For me, it'd be like to get to 3 points above, to get to an 89, where I put like Apollo and Hakuo at. You guys are fucking crazy.
Yeah, I don't think.
You guys are actually insane.
Maybe I'm a little high, but I'll stick with 88. I think Hanser's really good.
Yeah.
I just think this is the worst he's looked since he's joined TSM.
Yep.
This is probably one of his weakest splits since he joined TSM.
Sure. Here we go for the great one. Mithy.
All right,
let's not even talk about this. What do you guys think about Mithy?
Chat, talk about Mithy for us.
Yes. He's always on an island. Yeah, dude.
I don't think Hanser has that much like crazy low jungle proximity.
Even if he does, who cares? Like, actually.
So Mithy is...
Wow! You guys hate Mithy. What is this, 60?
It's like an 80. I think it's like mostly looking like an 80.
No, dude, it's looking like a sub 80.
I don't...
It is 100% sub 80.
I see a fair amount.
Dude, look at that. I see 62s.
Alright, so tell me the number you want to put in.
Probably like a 78. Wow. Dude, I'm telling you, people
Alright.
People are hating on it. Literally, this is really interesting.
I mean, it's probably one of the most diverse ones we've seen.
No, but like, am I wrong when I say look at that? 78?
Yeah, I mean, it's all over the place. Too lows, too highs, way too low, low, high,
it's
high,
too
high.
high.
It's all over the place. Listen, guys, like, no one agrees on
this.
Mithy.
Is close. Like, I'm telling you, like, I'm seeing it close enough to 78 to be interesting. Maybe we push it to 79. You know,
I'll push it to 79.
I'm down for that.
I don't know, but even then, like, too low, too highs, they're all... Like, usually when we put it too low and then someone said... Like, all of chat will say too low.
Yeah.
This is way more split than we've ever seen before.
Way too fucking... Let me think. Yeah, okay.
You ready? 3, 2, 1, 82.
84. I think he's played like shit.
I think this split in particular, he has played fucking awful.
His past is carrying my rating. I'd be very close to an 82.
If it was solely the split, I'd put him probably like at 80 or below.
So my best argument for this is look how many supports around the 80 mark. You have like Matt, you have like Quan, you have like Gate, Big. Everyone's around the 80 mark. I think Mithy is above that. However, it's hard for me to argue that he's able to push himself into like the mid tier or mid high tier of supports. He's probably for me definitely around the like 6th best support in the league.
I think his ability to play well outside of laning phase is often overshadowed by how hard
He ints. Yes,
in
just
laning phase.
straight up, just like
and then the amount of
hardcore.
And then the amount of Tom Kench ults that he has, where he's just like literally picks somebody up and runs into the enemy team and insta dies. Like he does that so often in team fights.
I'm willing to give him an 83. I think that maybe 84 is too high. I think that this split should have a little bit more of a say. I think 83 is relatively low for someone who's on TSM. I think even giving someone like for me, I think he differentiates himself between or above the like 80 supports.
Yeah,
by a little bit.
Yeah, I think. Listen, I would say Mithy is like a close to an all-time player.
Yeah,
but this split in particular,
if
the last split,
if it was this split, I would give him an 80.
Yeah, I would put him lower in this split.
Yes,
but considering how good he's been historically, I think
it's not bad.
Do you want to cut Mike Young? He hasn't played.
Has he not?
No, he hasn't played at all.
Sure.
I can really cut
it.
Grig. Chat, what do you think about Grig?
I want to talk about it after chat says something.
I need to get another beer.
Are you sure?
I will drink one more between Grig and the wrap up of the show, plus needing to pee, and then I'm done.
Do I have enough?
I'm Ubering back. I don't really need to be.
Okay, I think I'm good. Don't get me another one.
Alright, I won't.
Alright, chat's saying something like,
You just put it in, I don't care.
I'm trying to think. I'm waiting. We're looking like at around an 86, I think. Maybe an 85?
Wow, what the fuck? You serious?
Wait, I see some 7.
Oh, it is a little lower now.
I think it's... No, it's definitely lower. So let's go like 83.
83 or 84 looks right.
I think 83 is pretty good. Okay, so now that they've solidified at 83, this is what I have to say about Rick. He is definitely benefited from the fact that Hanser and Mithy are garbage this split. Let's be real. So he is what people are saying to be the 2nd best TSM member.
Are people saying that?
Yes.
Wow. Well, it's Bjerg and Sven, no question.
Wait, people are saying too high. You want to go to 82? I don't think we should go that much farther.
Oh, ooh.
People are actually saying he is the 2nd best TSM member.
That's crazy to me. I think he's fine.
And like because he steals a Baron, people are saying he's that good. Okay, that's interesting.
I don't think Baron Smite Steal should be held in high regard.
Yeah, I think it's impacting the map and generally what he does for the team.
Yeah, their early games are not good.
I would say I have a number for him.
Are you ready?
Fuck. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. People are still saying too high.
We go to 81. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We're settling it there. Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
82.
Oh, fuck. Drinking. Hi, Lily.
Hey, what's up?
What do you think of Grig?
Who?
On a scale of 0 to 100, how good is Grig? And really, it's more like 60 to 100.
Greg?
Grig,
Yes,
the
Grig,
joke with
the
TSM.
I'm so out of touch with LCS.
Just give us a number. Why not?
7.3.
It's between, like, really realistically, it's between 70 and 100.
Oh.
I don't understand. 80?
Okay,
Yeah, that's
it
pretty
is fine.
reasonable.
Yeah, it's not
You like chat right now.
Don't understand. Come on, Demi. Let's leave the guys.
Okay.
I think Grig is a great support player around the rest of his team. I just think his bot lane is underperforming.
Yeah, he's probably playing like shit. Bjergsen's getting into groove of things, I want to say.
I just don't think Bjergsen's smashing anymore. He's just playing matchups well. I think Bjergsen plays matchups well, but which is not like...
Yeah, I think it's really awkward because it's like... I guess the general idea is that since TSM has built the team around Bjerg for multiple splits in a row, he should be playing better. That's what everyone will say, right?
Yeah.
I don't necessarily know if I agree with that because... But...
Actually, I think my rating's still... I'm going to drop it down by 1. I don't think Grig I think this split, Grig and Mithy, are pretty close. I think historically, Mithy's better and Grig is worse, which is the only reason.
I'm not. I'm okay. Okay. I think I'm down for keeping it at 82.
Yeah, I think you're fine.
I'm really interested in that. Is Grig for me better than other? Yeah, I think he's.
I mean, we can go through and look at some of the ways.
Okay, let's do some of this and some of Optic because I think we missed both of those.
Yeah, let's. This needs to go. Well, Optic's weird because it has.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
We got C9 with the 2 players, dude. Let's go.
Oh fuck. I press caps. Fuck, I suck at this. 81.
Wow, that's really high, actually.
Well, I don't think anyone's below 70, really. I think TSM will be high. 87.
Wow.
So TSM's an 87. TL's an 88.
Wow.
Oh, wait. TL's wrong because it's not including everyone.
Oh yeah, you have to include Ole.
I think something happened.
Bring the average
before me. No. I don't think it brings the average down. 88.
They'll bring the average down. Dude, are you serious?
Let's see. 89. It goes up.
Oh
Because
wow.
it wasn't including. It had other people in there.
Oh okay, my bad. Wait, so the format is all fucked up.
Yeah, the format is all fucked up because like I would delete a column and then it would. Mess.
Oh, it reorganized everything.
Yeah, so
else.
like I'm pretty sure Matt was in TL's column.
Oh, okay.
80.
Okay. Let's keep going. So we finished with all the teams. Let's kind of look at the teams, the averages.
Yeah, we'll start sorting by position and things like that.
And then we'll start sorting by like teams. I think we have some really interesting kind of ratings, and I am definitely gonna stream after this.
Yeah, you guys should harass Scarra about his ratings. You should post this on Reddit. Well, I can't say that because then it'll get removed, but I think it's an interesting discussion that I'm sure a lot of people would love to have on player ratings. Cause
Dude, C9 is always rated so high.
I feel like C9 is by far consistently the most overrated team.
Oh wait, shit. Yeah, I agree, and we're overrating them too.
Yeah, I'm a part of the problem for sure.
Same.
There we go. So like look at this. Like
oh shit, we do 100 Thieves.
Yeah.
Why include academy players? Yeah, I'm sorry for including Sneaky, dude.
I only include academy players if they are LCS starters most of the time. Well, 100 Thieves is so low. Well, because we have Onda and Brandini.
Oh, dude, let's not talk about.
Hold on, let me see like another average of like roughly what this would have been.
Wow, you're really gonna do that to them, David?
Look at the difference, though.
You're really gonna do that to them? You just fucking hate Onda? That's messed up.
Dude. So like, there's some factors we don't account for, like coaching and synergy. So like, even though CLG and C9 are close, one's 3-3 and one's 1-5.
Holy shit! What is Febiven's average?
Febi's
What?
Wait, that's not close to right. Wait, I'm confused. This one's right.
What went wrong?
I-17 through I-24?
What?
Are any of the other ones like that wrong? Like, this one's right?
They all look good. What is wrong with this?
What is wrong with Febi's average?
Oh, it's average. It's not.
No, it should be average of these three.
Perfect.
Wait, this one looks right?
Yeah, they're all good.
Why did Febi's look so wrong?
You misclicked. Don't worry about it.
I put the
shit.
C9 average in there. All right, my bad. Yeah. Okay, that was one misclick, but the rest are fine.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so let's go by Scarra's ratings. Let's
Okay.
see what Scarra puts as his best. So he has Huni as number 1, Doublelift as number 2, Afro as number 3, Bjergsen and Sven tied.
Smithy, Someday, Sneaky, Febiman, Impact, Jensen. Probably overrated the C9 players.
It's hard to say just because we haven't seen them yet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sneaky, thank you. Medios is an 80.
Clutch Gaming have the most in your top 10.
The
Apollo,
Clutch
Hakuho, and Febi are 3 in your top 10.
Clutch is good, man.
I mean, they're definitely
I
good.
can't say anything. Wow, Pobel Turi. Okay, I like it. I think Bio is the most surprising. I actually had him a lot. I'm surprised he's this high.
What? He's the only CLG player up here.
Still surprised he's this high. Okay.
Our CLG and TL and CLG look slightly different colors.
It's okay. Let's look at yours. I'm curious.
I think we're mostly the same. I had Huni, Doublelift, Afro, Beers, and Sven someday.
Oh, Smithy was a night. Okay.
I think I had Hakuho higher than Apollo a little bit.
Yes.
So
You got Cody's son in the top 20.
I think Cody's good, dude.
Yeah, that's great. I'm just saying.
I'm surprised I have Cody at the same level as PoE and Flame and Haunter. Does it feel like Cody's better than that? Maybe.
I think Cody's better than that?
Maybe I'm crazy.
We'll rewatch some Haunter highlight clips this season.
What is chat thing? I'd love to see a chat things.
Huni, Doublelift.
Well, they don't like Sven at all. Because you and I had Sven right up there with Bjerg.
Yeah, Sven's down. Dardoch is high, dude. People love Dardoch.
They love Dardog.
Oh, Impact. I think Impact is really high for them.
They love Smith or Jensen and Sneaky.
Okay, I kind of like this list. It's not bad.
It's not horrible.
The really surprising thing is how Smoothie entered the top 20 for them.
Yeah, because we didn't have Smoothie anywhere up there.
Afro is literally 96 for them. Holy
Alright, so let's just go top to bottom.
Okay.
So Huni's the best player in the LCS according to this list.
Fair.
Then we got Doublelift number 2,
Afro
number 3, Beers number 4, Sven number 5, Someday number 6, Febby number 7, Smithy number 8, Dardoch number 9. Is Dardoch the 9th best player in the LCS?
Well, now I've said that before. Maybe now.
I don't know.
The last two splits has been great.
Number 10 is Impact. Jensen and Sneaky, two
There's-
people who
there's-
can't even start in the LCS.
There's no way they should be this high. I think they should be above Smoothies, so probably they'd be about like 80.
They should maybe more down like in this.
Yeah. I agree. I think that we overrated C9.
I think we just.
I wasn't drunk enough, so that's
Yeah.
my bad.
No, we were.
No, I wasn't.
I don't
drunk
know.
enough.
Yeah, I don't know.
I wasn't drunk enough. Trust me. If I was more drunk, they would not be that high. PoE is the really surprising one from Optic. We put them really high.
I think PO is good though. I don't
think he's
disagree with what we did.
I don't disagree at all.
Everyone put him 88.
Yep.
Let's go by roll.
Someone said Afro's too low. What the?
So the best ADC is double.
Double, Sven, Sneaky, Apollo, Cody, Arrow. Arrow is this high? Stixay is this low?
Stixay is under Arrow. Is that right at all?
There's no way.
I fucked it up. You had it right. You had Stixay higher. I blame chat though. Really.
Yeah, you guys think Stixay sucks that much? He's not that bad.
Is Alltech that low?
I think chat put him that low. I think he's okay.
I don't mind it.
He's average.
Keith is up there.
Oh, let's
All
keep
right.
going down.
Jungle.
Smithy, Dardoch. I think Smithy's earned those fucking
Why
brownie
is it not
points.
going down? What am I...
No, it's fine. It's fine. Smithy's earned those brownie points.
Yeah, Smithy's the best jungler in the league. Arguably. Then
Cadian's
Darth.
third?
We just don't like junglers, dude.
Wow, junglers just suck ass.
Well, like Onda, Sven, Levi, reign over Santorin, Lyra. Contract Grig. Who should be higher?
I'm so sad. Are junglers this bad?
Junglers are this bad. Because I'm looking at this list and I'm like, wow, this is crazy low. But then I'm looking at who I should have rated higher. I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, like I probably put Grig above Acadian, but I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like I agree. Grig should probably be higher than Acadian.
I don't think Sven's.
I think
this low.
Contracts is a little low. I have Contracts up there above Grig.
Okay, let's go. Let's keep going down. Mid lane. Bjerg, Febby. Bjerg gets a lot of points for past history.
Febby, Jensen,
PoE,
Pobelter. I like this mid
I
lane
don't mind
list
it.
a lot.
I don't mind it.
Wait, why is Golden Glue so low, dude? He should be above. He should be up here.
Yeah, but it's from past results. It's okay.
No, I'm just saying, like, if you look at 83, he should actually be right under Phoenix. It just doesn't quite.
No, because you put middle and not mid.
Yeah, but it's close.
No.
Oh, he's
like the actual wording is fucking middle.
Yeah, if I put him mid and then I resort this by A to Z and then A and then there we go. No wait, Golden Glue's still A83 and he's
What?
I don't know how this works.
It's fine. That's not.
It's mostly right. I don't know why Golden Glue's just low.
Okay.
So we go down to support.
Afro Hakuo.
I'm
surprised Smoothie's this high.
Smoothie should not be higher than
Nope.
Biofrost.
Nope. I think Bio's been doing great. I think he'd probably be around the Ole level right now.
Yeah, I think
the separation between Ole and Fang has yet to prove himself. I'm down to put Smoothie in there. Okay.
We have so many low supports, so like Xell's low.
That's why I'm saying the 80 mark for supports is very high this season. Like 5 people there.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
Top laners.
Hooney's God someday. Dude, Hooney is 5 points above someday.
Holy shit. I don't think that's quite
That's
right.
not true. Hans?
You put him 7 points above, dude.
Let's not talk about it.
Okay, let's not talk about it.
Well, God, maybe I wanted to put Hooney below. I think Hooney just deserves the highest
I
rank.
think I think you can make a very good case for being the best player in the LCS. I think that's fair.
Yes. I guess for me, some days past history really hurt him.
I don't think that this order is bad. I think some of the numbers are a little
Yeah.
exacerbated, maybe.
I think Honster is not deserved. Oh, is that even true? Is he worse than Flame?
He's better than Brandani. He's better than Alarum. He's better than Solo. He's better
I
than
think
Lola. He's
he's
better than
fine.
Darkshine. He's better than Licorice. Him and Flame is where I was really close last split
Yeah,
as well.
and it's really close. I don't mind the list. I think the list is overall pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's really good. So there you guys go.
Okay, I like it.
That is our LCS 2018 Summer Split player ratings for the July Drunk Special.
100% player accuracy, actually.
No one can deny this list.
And to be honest, you guys can't either because we took your opinion into consideration.
Thanks so much for voting along with us, chat.
Yes.
Show the worst player. Who's the worst player this year?
Last year was Seraph.
Last year was Seraph. This year it's Anda.
Really?
Wow.
I don't even know if that's true.
I mean, you guys can bounce between and look at like how people have improved or not. Let's see. Let's look at like a Z to A, like who's improved. Wow, this is just a little bit higher. Like Bjergsen was 96.7, and then this year it's oh, actually it's gone down 96.3.
Okay.
Hooney wasn't here last year.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's the reason why.
Someday is once again like the 4th, 6th best player. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I need to pee really bad.
You can go pee.
No, we gotta do the sign off.
Okay. Thank you guys for watching. I don't know if I'll be streaming after this, but really appreciate you guys hanging out with us. I don't know if this is gonna be a yearly thing.
It's gonna be a yearly thing for
sure. It's gonna be something like that. Anyways, I don't know how long this took. I think it took like 4 hours. I am a little bit tipsy.
I'm definitely drunk.
A little bit tipsy. Well, I'm just gonna finish this.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for participating in the chat rating. Next year, I think we'll spend a little bit more time figuring out how to.
We'll have a better guess.
Yeah, we'll hopefully we have
better
a guest.
guess in chat.
Hopefully we have a guest, or if we need to do it right, we will actually set up like a poll or something somehow.
Right. So this has honestly been a great time. It's taken a long fucking time, but thank you guys for joining us. We'll be back later. In terms of YouTube, I think it'll be up pretty soon, within a day or two. I need to double check with my person, but
Otherwise, put it on your channel. You fuck the GLT channel.
yeah,
It's
we'll
kind of
see.
dead.
We'll see. Anyways, thank you guys for watching.
Feel free to share this anywhere you want. It's 100% accurate, so no one can argue with us. Also, make sure to tune in for Rift Rivals tomorrow. I'll be there, actually, on the desk, sober.
Who cares about Rift Rivals?
I do. I'll be there.
Yeah, sure, but who really cares? Anyways, this is the most important thing you had to see this week. Thank you guys for tuning in. Really appreciate it.
See you guys later. See you guys.
Really cute.
He's like 20.
He's like at 12.
Yeah, he's like 5.